heroes.
Well, you got me, so you'll have to take it.
The world of its champion, I had to try, for in saving the first, you would bring salvation to the source as well.
Okay. All right. I kind of don't have a choice here.
But what manner of host harangues his guests in the middle of the road? Let us continue our talk within the Crystarium.
Okay, slight theory, right? Imagine this is literally... I can imagine that this is like... What if this is like, Alphino and Alisae's like great-grandfather, like, you know, family member, right? Ancestor, right? And like, that's why I keep getting all these goddamn same vibes from them. And it's like, you must save my children, technically. Who's gonna tell Yoshi-B? That's what I'm saying. Also, did my... Don't fucking tell me. Don't fucking tell me. The music is so pretty, by the way. I might go mad in a second. I might get real goddamn mad in a second.
Such a proud and vibrant city. The sole sanctuary for the living in a world all but resigned to oblivion. Each stone was laid with hope. The town itself a symbol, a monument to defiance in the face of death. No would-be hero could fail to answer its call. For who among us does not yearn for salvation?
Shiro! Thank you so much for the raid! Thank you, thank you. Also, this place is so pretty. You guys are so cute! You guys are so cute! Oh, I'm gonna cry. That's so cute. Hold on. 1 second. Shiro, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for the raid, lovelies. I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna... Give me 1 second. I need to just save this... What? Where did I go when I just did that? Hello? I'm just gonna quickly save this, move recording. There we go. I bet. Hello, for those of you guys who don't know who I am. Hello, everybody. My name is LadyOka. I am your comfy, cozy alpha VTuber. You guys can see me yelling at dusk in my goddamn DMs here. But thank you so much for being here. Welcome, welcome in. I hope you guys are having a great, wonderful day. Thank you so much for stopping by. How was your stream? How's your stream, Shiro? Welcome, 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 welcome. I am just starting Shadowbringers, literally in the cusp of just, like, in the front of Shadowbringers right now, and it is going to be a story in which I'm gonna laugh, cry, and I don't know how bad this is gonna go. We're gonna see how far we can get into this. I'm a yapper, so I just yap throughout the entirety of it, but I hope you're doing well. What were you guys doing, Shiro? Also, Tenchi, thank you so much for the follow. I very much appreciate it. Welcome, welcome! We've made 40k in maps so far. Nice. I'm telling Yoshi P. 14 entirely funded, 16 also very true. I don't doubt that. That title is claimed by Lusa and the Coils of Bahamut. Very true. Also, they call me Alonzo. Thank you so much for the follow. I very much appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Guys, I'm gonna be so real with you. I am slightly molding. My YouTube live didn't go off, so that means I don't have the YouTube live recording saved, which is shitty. Thankfully, I've been recording. Hopefully my recording's not corrupted, or else I'm gonna be dragging YouTube or Twitch quality like recordings for the edit for this stream. We'll see what happens. But anyways, thank you so much for being here. Welcome, welcome. Doing Dare Drop for Story of Season Grand Bazaar. Sorry, started. Hey, listen, that sounds great. And also, Story of Season Grand Bazaar, dude, I want to play that game so fucking bad. I want to play it so bad. How is it? Have you been enjoying it? I shot my throat a bit. Oh no, please take care of your throat. Please drink lots of water. Please drink some warm tea with honey. I hurt my already ouchy throat. No, please take it easy, Shiro. Watching Shiro sail like a mad woman or sell like a mad dude. I want to play that game so bad. I love market simulator kind of games, and I think that would be so cute. I want it. If we were slower, she might not see us. That's crazy. Also remember, sis, MSQ gives mad XP again. Now think about what job you give the XP to. Yeah, see, here's the thing. I still want to stay in Dragoon for now. If I get Dragoon to level 80, I will switch to Dark Knight. Actually, no, maybe I'll switch to Dark Knight here because I'm mad. I'll switch to Dark Knight here. I think that'd be the better option. But yes, welcome in. For those of you guys who are here, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Please make sure you guys take it easy. If you need to go get some sleep, food, water, anything like that, then please prioritize yourself first and foremost. We want you to be taking care of yourselves here, okay? Fellow Dragoon, yes, I'm a Dragoon main and a Dark Knight main. Dragoon floor tank, based. But I am going through each of the classes, by the way. I am slowly but surely going through each of the classes. But I will probably stay with Dragoon until I reach level 80, and then I'll swap to Dark Knight. I will swap to Dark Knight. I'll swap to Dark Knight because I'm mad. If I can glam. I can glam. Okay, we'll swap to Dark Knight. We'll swap to Dark Knight here. Thumbs up. Dragoon Warrior here. I love Dark Knight, but I'm terrible at it. No. I understand. I understand completely. I'm bad with Warrior. I'm really bad with Warrior. But we'll see. But yes, my lovelies, if you need to go get some sleep, food, water, anything, then please prioritize yourself first and foremost. We are going to continue on with Shadowbringers. I want to try and get as much as I possibly can done, and we are a little bit behind, even though it's only been 2 hours of technical stream time. So, thank you so much for being here. If you guys need to head on off, then I appreciate a warm lurk or anything of the like. Okay, let me see, because my Dark Knight, so for those of you guys who don't know, this was my Dark Knight outfit for the end. Oh, sorry. So sorry. Forgot for a second where I was. This was my Dark Knight outfit for the end of Stormblood. This was literally my I'm going to war, but if I need to, I will kill people outfit. So now we're changing that. We're going to this, which this is not going to connect. What is my, so this is going to connect though, which is good. Because this will keep it steady then. This will keep it connected. There we go. Nothing changed. Literally, the only thing that changed is this shiny thing. Okay, I bought charms of the classes I like, except missing White Mage, sad from Japan. Dude, I should do that. Oh, that sounds so cute. Shiro, you gotta send me a picture. I'm a Dragoon and Black Mage main. I started with Black Mage, which is always fun. You can't be bad with Warrior. Listen. You can be bad with Warrior if you don't think. I don't think when I play. I just press buttons and I hope for the best. I don't look at my I don't actually look at what the information is. I just press buttons and hope. I'm an Omniclasser. I'm an Omniclasser. I'm going to get everything to level 100. My first and only class is currently my first and only class in 100 is Fisher. I will get things done. We'll see what happens. I looked so hard for a Dragoon pin when I was in Japan and couldn't find one. Checked 2 official SE stores and like 10 shops in. Aw, dude. One day I will go to Japan, and then we will do that. Not as all my classes that are in free trials are still at least level 60 last I played. Let's go. I'm an Omniclasser, but was a Samurai main. Same Oka. I thought Warrior was just the press buttons Unga Bunga. Honestly, I feel like I'm pressing buttons and I'm not healing, so I don't know how much Unga Bungaing I'm doing. Also, Sammy, thank you so much for resubbing for 6 months. Thank you. Thank you for subbing for the last 2 months. I appreciate you so much. I don't know why the alert didn't go off. Where is my alerts now? Hello? Anyways, I appreciate you guys. Anyways, you didn't see us, so ignore the flashy light sticks. Hold on. I gotta listen. I have to. This is so cute. I can't hide him. Okay. He just doesn't... Okay, there we go. This is so cute. I have to, okay? I have to. It's so cute! You guys are so cute! Hold on. If I do... manual focus. We'll do that. Do we care about any filter? Probably not, honestly. Thank you for the bonk. Listen! I gotta take a cute photo for how you guys are. It's adorable. Okay? Screenshot that. I'll put this in the FC, or the 14 channel. And then, we'll do the manual focus to be on you guys, not me. Okay, there we go. Listen, listen, we gotta commemorate these moments. You never... Vtuber? Okay, but I will walk up to you guys. You guys are so cute! You guys are so cute. Oh my god, I genuinely... Be very still! You guys are so adorable. I'm unbelievably happy that you guys are so cute. Hold on. Okay. Guys, if you guys can stay here for a minute longer, okay? I'm gonna just finish the quest and then we'll take a G-pose together here, okay? Give me 1 second. I don't want to have to keep walking back and forth for this. Dragons can't see well, but they can sense movement. You're so shitty. And here we are. Welcome, my friend, to the Crystarium. Crystarium? Oh shit! God damn it! Why did I think that this was not gonna put me into a cutscene? Whatever. Now, a full and frank discussion in the privacy of my study would seem to be in order. But I think our conversation would be more meaningful were you first to gain a firmer grasp of the situation here. To the end, I would like you to visit a few of the Crystarium's civic leaders and glean something of this world and its predicaments. Okay, it's not that bad of a cutscene. It's okay. As you can see, this path will take you directly to the Aetheryte, a convenience with which I am sure you are only too familiar with. Being the rightful object of my summoning spell, you should in theory be able to reach all the way back along your etheric trail and find a connection to the source, or in the source, believe it or not. So this allows me to go back. Okay. I strongly suggest you complete this attunement before venturing any further. Strongly suggest is interesting. After you have done so, walk up the steps next to the Aetheryte and head out to the left to arrive in the crystalline mean. This is where you'll find our collective of crafters and gatherers, as well as their spokeswoman, Catalyst, one of the people I should like you to meet. Damn, all these angles is crazy. Another is Morin. To reach him and his cabinet of curiosity, you'll want to avoid the aforementioned steps. Take the exit on the left and simply continue straight along and down until you come to the large doors at the end of the path. Damn, these angles are crazy! The third and final person I would like you to meet is Braggy, our man in charge of trade and distribution. He is to be found in the markets, which you can access from the opposite side of the Aetheryte Plaza. Damn. In seeking out each of my colleagues, you will visit a major district of the city and hopefully gain a feel for the place. I trust my directions were simple enough. Crystal clear. Listen, I have like friends right there. Please let me go. Huh, very good. I concede. The layout of the Crystarium. I'm gonna have to get used to calling it Crystarium. The layout of the Crystarium owes more to historic necessity than planning, but I'm sure you'll learn its twists and turns before long. In all honesty, the true challenge may be in finding the right way to approach its citizens. As you discovered during your encounter with the captain, the people of this world are unaware of the existence of other stars and will struggle to accept the truth of your origin. That being the case, when they ask whence you hail, as they inevitably will, I suggest you claim to share a homeland with the Crystal Exarch. There is an unspoken rule here about peering too deeply into that particular mystery. X-Arc. When you finish making the rounds, pray meet me in the large courtyard at the center of town. Until then. Okay. Incoming. Oh, it's Eldon already making a spot. So cute. What is happening? What on earth is happening? You guys are so cute. Okay, how do we do? Yeah, I think maybe this, like this. And then what I'll do is, because I do like... Oh wait, no. I'm not Dragoon! Okay, that is probably what I do. Teehee. Dusk, what are you doing? What are you doing in your pose? 200k achieved? 200k achieved? Praying these maps pay out tonight? Oh, well, the sun's gone. Dusk, what are you doing? Ah, okay, there. Well, the sun's gone, but it's okay. We're so cute. Ooh, I'm just a tad bit off that. Let's do here. Listen, I gotta remember my memories here. 1, 2. I'm looking to see if there's a cute pose. That's 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 a cute pose. Sparkles are cute poses. Okay. I'm not the best G poser here. But we learn, okay? Right, chat? Oh my god, that's manual brightness. That's cute. Let's do... Okay. Lighting 1. Lighting 2. Lighting 3. Right? Oh, wait, hold on. Load that. And then we do lighting. 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 None of which is being picked up. Yeah, that shit's not picking up at all. Okay, well, it's okay. I think. Adds a little bit of dimension to it. Now, am I gonna be able to do the thing I normally do? I promise you, chat, I swear I will, we will start, I promise. Cinema? Nope. This is so cute. This is so cute. I'm so happy. You guys genuinely mean the absolute world to me. You guys don't understand how much this makes me happy. Listen, I'm a silly girl with silly dreams. And I'm content to have moments like this with you guys. This place is so pretty. If this is another world, I imagine all of these characters is just us but in another life. Damn, if I had known, I would have changed poses. Would you like for me, I was gonna say, would you like for me to just save this and switch for you? Shadowbringers is one of my favorites because it's so pretty. Dude, this is gonna be such a pretty place to take poses with and photos with. I think that's as much as I will go. I give Kissy number 1. Kissy number 2. Kissy number 3. The ad break's gonna hit. Okay, we're going through 3-minute ad break because we yapped way too long for this. We'll go 3-minute ad break and then we'll continue on with the story, okay? Mwah! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Whoop. Kissy, number 4. Kissy number 5. You guys are crazy. Kissy number 6. And then me looking at my stuff. When did I get this? White oak. You guys are so cute. You guys are so unbelievably cute. Ah! I love this community. I really do. I think that's when you first complete the quest. I think so. Which means... what's in here? Because white oak weapon sounds cute. Is it a new weapon for my dragoon? Me eyesing? Oh. Aw, thank you for the chocolate. Thank you, thank you. Oh, also, I just realized. Shadowbringers Orchestra and roll. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll wait here for a second. I'm gonna look up the white oak. What is it? We're gonna look at white oak weapon coffer. Weapon coffer. I want to look this up real quick while we have the ad break hitting, and then we'll go. We'll start. Oh, this is definitely not what I was anticipating, but okay. Okay. What does the dragoon gear look like? Looks. Stairs. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Hello? Can I get the image of it? Oh. I don't know if I like it. I really don't know if I like it. Okay. Well, that is an interesting thing. Alrighty, so my lovelies. We still have about a minute left, but I'm gonna just walk on over. So, shall we go find our bearings? Yes. I'm just gonna walk on over here, stare at the aetherite for a second, and go, damn, can't believe that's happening. I am truly, like, hold on. Can I scroll? Zoom? There we go. I'm truly in shock by how gorgeous this is, I will say. This is a very, very pretty place, and I could see the detailing even from, like, here, inside the locations. This is so pretty. This is so pretty. I'm just saying, like, this feels like a grand wedding place. This feels like a great place to, like, have a wedding. Shall I give you the tour of the place? I think that they're going to give the tour, right? Or no? Things are gonna happen. It's okay, Dusk. You're all good. Attunement has done. By focusing your senses, you detect the flow. It should be able to tell you to the source. Okay, bet. Ah! So wait, hold on. So this is what the map looks like. Okay. I see multiple different things here. Alright. Dusk, lead the way. We're gonna be going for a journey here. I have to go around as well, so why not? Yep. So let's see. Let's see what's available to us. Ooh, okay, so there's an aetherite shard. Dude, this place is so pretty. This place is so pretty. For what? Oh my goodness. Is Axel, you're so cute. Seriously, this is so cute. Am I just gonna start finding people that's like all over the place now? Am I gonna just start finding people? Oh, that's so pretty. God, it's so pretty. Well, can't a guy feed birds? Literally, you are more than welcome to and allowed to. It's so silly. I love it. Am I just gonna find everybody just somewhere around here doing something? And it's just your guys' NPCs here. That's so pretty! Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my god, oh my grief, I'm gonna be spending hours here, aren't I? I'm gonna be spending so many hours here taking pictures. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we got that one. There's also Crystalline Mean, which we're kind of skipping over, question mark? Oh, I think it's upstairs. That's what it is. Okay, so we gotta go here. I'm stunned. I'm severely stunned. I'm so unbelievably stunned. Also, I'm gonna make this map smaller for a moment. I am in love. I'm so unbelievably in love with this, how gorgeous this place is. Excuse me, miss. Are you recently come to the city, perchance? I'm quite familiar with our civic roles, you see, and, well, What I mean to ask is, have you brought any books with you? A rumpled scroll, even? A scrap of scribbled-on parchment? No, not really. My apologies. Literature is something of an obsession of mine, as well as a profession. Librarian, okay, sorry. Could not read. Librarian Morin, at your service, and this humble collection is known as the Cabinet of Curiosity. As your powers are as my powers of talking is just not working today. Okay. As your powers of perception have likely informed you, my colleagues and I are responsible for curating all manners of tomes, documents, and other vehicles for the written word. As horrific as the loss of life and land wrought by the flood unquestionably was, the damage to recorded knowledge was no less catastrophic. We few do all we can to preserve what wisdom survived. But tell me, what brings you to the cabinet today? Looking for any title in particular? Mayhap a spot of academic research? I just need some kind of information. Oh, so you've an interest in modern history. Splendid. A thorough review of recent events can often yield novel perspectives. I quite agree. If you would prefer something visual to accompany the account, then I think I have an illustrated history book for children somewhere. Just a moment, and I'll fetch it for you. Libertarian. Yeah, literally, that's how I was about to start reading it as. And here we are. Would you like to pull up... And here we are. Would you like to pull up a chair? Make yourself more comfortable. Ahem. On with the lesson, then. Oh? Alright. Cracks Knuckles. Is this gonna be read to me, or am I gonna read this all? God damn it, I'm reading this all. Okay. 100 years ago, or near enough not to matter, villains known as the Warriors of Light slew the Shadowkeeper, the Steward of Darkness. In the wake of this tainted deed, light began to pour into the world as if from unseen cracks. It pooled and swelled without cease, until the day an enormous, blinding wave rose up and swept across our star. We call this calamity the Flood of Light. Everything it touched was leached of life and vigor, leaving naught behind but a luminous wasteland. I like to imagine his voice just went a little bit lower while he's reading it because he's like storytelling mode. Oh. Yet just when it seemed that all would be lost, a savior appeared before us. Minfilia? The Oracle of Light. She stood twixt us and approaching doom, and by her power did she stay the flood. Thus was Norvrent, and Norvrent alone, spared the fate of erasure. Tragedy would, however, arrive in another form. From the blasted emptiness descended horrors of strange and terrible aspect to bedevil the few folk who survived. These sin-eaters were light incarnate. Their fulgent presence stole the night from Norvent's sky. Even now, they circle the remaining bastions of civilization, ever on the hunt for us, ever hungering for our flesh. Close book. And thus did the world become what it is. Should you ever wish to hear the tale again, I would be glad to retell it for you. Or, if you would rather I speak of other matters, that too would be my pleasure. I shall be glad of the company. Aw, you just need a friend. Your exchange with Morin has taught you about the flood of light. You said cracks knuckles as if I was actually doing that? Listen, the same brain cell is what I'm hearing, Victor. This is so... Guys, you guys are gonna see me here so often. I'm being so for real. You're going to see me deposing here so frequently. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be so bad. But in a good way, of course. We can go down here. I just want to take a look. I do see that there's no aetheryte here. This is gonna be so pretty. It is kind of a little unfortunate that there's not really any, quote, natural lighting, but I may understand why that is the case. So, we'll see. It's a good spot. Dude, it's a gorgeous spot. This is a very, very pretty spot. I'm glad they gave us a picture book for children as it helps my low attention span. That's so me. That's so real. Also, hunt boards. I do see hunt boards. Time to try and start the Shadowbringers hunting hunt trains. Totally what's gonna happen. I'm gonna head out to get hold on. I'm gonna head out to get the wife. Have a good night, Oka. Have a good night. Tell the wife I said hello from Shadowbringers. Shadowbringers treasure maps. Oh my god, Shadowbringer treasure maps, true. I do have a map that I got unintentionally from Shadowbringers. This is so pretty. This is so pretty. This is I cannot emphasize how pretty this is. Look at this. Okay, we're gonna mess around with this a little bit more later. But yes, take it easy, Cyclops. Thank you so much for popping in. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I don't know where I'm even going anymore. I just want to walk around. Whoosh. Okay. Okay, where the hell did Dust go? Because I'm definitely getting myself lost here. Okay, hi. Oh, can you glitch yourself through that? You can't. You might be able to. Okay, Dusk is going this way. If you find a steady Shadowbringer train, I'm gonna need the details. They're so hit or miss on Cact. I know. So I do know that Adamantoise does on occasion, very rarely, but I have seen a couple of Stormblood to Shadowbringer. You guys are so cute. I have seen a couple of Stormblood to Shadowbringer, Shadowbringer to Stormblood, like trains, but not a steady one. So, hey, listen, if we get through and I'm able to get all of the stuff I need from Shadowbringers, I will be a steady Shadowbringer train. I 1000% will be a steady Shadowbringer train. My goal, by the way, as a note, at some point, my goal would be that I want to go from Stormblood to Shadowbringers to Endwalker to Dawntrail and have a train literally running through continuously. I know that's not feasible because of obvious, like, what's it called? For obvious reasons of like timers and stuff, but I would like to literally try and do it a massive train, like a massive steady train. Can't find a train? Be the train. Exactly. I can't find an Adamantoise Stormblood train. I'm going to be the train. That's what I'm doing. Huh? Rare to see a place so well stocked with goods, is it? But not here. I'm going to guess you're new to our fair city. Well, for what it's worth, you've chosen a fine sanctuary. The Exarch can throw up a barrier if the Sin Eaters come knocking, so it's a damn sight safer in here than it is out there. Safer and more civilized too. Thanks to us in the mean, we work together to procure materials and resources and craft the goods which make city life possible. This is the place to visit if you need a coat mended or a kettle forged. Just don't go thinking it'll all be handled just go off. Brain, stop. Just don't go thinking it'll all be handed to you on a plate like those Elmoran layabouts. Here in the Crystarium, we work for a living. Though I see you're no stranger to honest labor, you don't have that whiff of indolence about you like some folks I've met. Still, I can't quite pin down your profession. Where is it you're from? I'm from here. Nutters. One of the Exarch's countrymen, you say. I see. Well then, I'll work twice as hard to make you feel welcome. Our city wouldn't even exist if it weren't for him, and any friend of his is a friend of ours. It's really quite incredible when you think about it. They say his grand magic summoned the Crystal Tower into existence, pulled the entire thing out of thin air. It wasn't long before droves of refugees began congregating around its base, desperate for shelter after losing their homes to the flood. And that's how the Crystarium began. The Exarch's invitation buildings are at the Exarch's. I keep saying arc, not arch. At the Exarch's invitation, buildings started going up, and with the help of some curious relics brought forth from the tower, the place gradually expanded into the thriving metropolis you see today. The city stood here for decades now, yet the eldest among us swear the Exarch looks exactly the same as he did back then. Exarch is okay to say? No, you were right with Exarch? Okay. Okay, thank you! He is indeed a man of many mysteries, but for all his secrecy, he has never yet let us down. So if he and you wish to remain silent about your shared homeland, then the folk here will respect your wish for privacy. I am, however, more than a little curious to see any crafting talent you may be hiding. If you've aught to contribute on that front, be sure to come back and visit once you've had a chance to settle in. Just ask for Catalyst and you'll find a niche here in the crystalline mean. You can help us keep the cogs of the city greased and turning. Your exchange has taught you the life in the Crystarium. The H is silent. Okay. Also, by the way, as a note, can I buy a ticket for that train? Yes. Hey, by the way, as a pokes fingers, hope, right? Considering I am trying to do a Stormblood train, I don't have scouts. I am currently doing this by myself. If I figure out like the perfect time that will work with the group and everything, where's Dusk? Oh, there you are. If I find a perfect time to do so, which doesn't like coincide with any other Adamantoise train like the Dawn Trail trains, then I would love for the community to kind of help support if you have the time and if you're willing to be scouts. Obviously, it is a time commitment and I'm not going to be like too, up in arms about getting a scout. I'm willing to scout by myself to begin with, but it's always going to be a fun time if we can have friends together, This society? Looking to procure yourself an Amaro, then I reckon you've come to the right place. 1 second, if you would. And there you have it. I've added you to our registry. Pray come back whenever you're in need of a mount. Ah, the mount. Oh, okay. Okay. You have my sword. Thank you, Eldon. And my axe. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you, my lovelies. Okay, go down. Jump. Why are we walking? We jump. Well, excuse me for trying to be in thematics. Dusk says, I know, already in my ears. Excuse me for trying to, be in theme here. Me, screw the theme for a second. Let's just jump off. Okay, so we got those. You guys are so cute. I You guys don't understand how much of a grin I've had on my face this entire time. Every single time I see one of you guys around here. You know, I will say, actually, maybe this is a surprise for me. I'm more surprised that there's not many people around this area. And just kind of like wandering the area. You know what I mean? Like, I'm surprised that this is not like kind of a nice hangout spot for people like Limsa or like Gridania or Alda. You know what I mean? But maybe it's just because I'm in Adamantoise and I feel like Adamantoise has just been dead recently. I feel like that might be the case. Who knows? I don't know. This is such a... Man, this especially makes me feel the size of the place, for sure. Of course, we got our beloved tea. Guys, you guys are so cute. I can't. You guys are so cute. This is gonna be another home. I love the greenery. The actual, like, kind of like lighting. The kind of... I don't know if this is natural lighting to begin with, but the quote-unquote natural lighting... This is very, very pretty. This is also... You will probably see me laying in the grass there now. That is probably what's gonna happen. It used to be when this was an expansion, but sadly the Crostarium is neglected. I feel like... you know, I've noticed that with Kugane as well. I feel like there's not that many people that go for like the higher expansion sections. As much? Okay, so we're missing one more location. Okay. I feel like there's not that many people that go for the higher expansion locations. For like even just chilling. Maybe it's because, I don't know, I would have assumed it's more so that people would be in higher expansions, right? But I don't know. I genuinely do not know. Oh, this last one. It used to be... Okay, what are you talking about? That's just our first counterpart. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. These are all of the first counterparts. What am I going on about? All right, we have attuned to everything, and there is the Lakeland. So we got... Where's the last location? Oh, here's the market boards. Okay. I take it that there is... Hold on. Me stares, looks. Yeah, there is gonna be no FC chest here, which kind of makes sense. So this is very much like Ishgard then. I take it. Okay. Closed off from society and the like. Yes. The first counterparts you guys have been showing is very cute. Okay, here's a marketplace. New to the city, friend. The spinning head and wide eyes give you away. You probably should, keep that away if you don't want to show yourself off. Welcome. My name is Bragi, and I'm the... My name is Bragi, and I'm the master of these markets. They gave the district another official title, but I'm not in the habit of using it. Too florid by half. In any case, our merchants stock a range of equipment for drawn, such as yourself, so finding something in your size shouldn't be a problem. I'm sorry, did you say drawn? Is this the origins of an aura? I'm sorry, did you say drawn? Something wrong. Point! Let's see if we can straighten this out. See those two in front of us? The shorter one is a human? The shorter one is a hume, and the taller one is an elf. The sturdy individual over there is a Galdent? No. Galdgent. Yay. Galgent. While the one with the horns is a drawn like you. The D is silent. Galgent? both of which. Galgent then. Okay, Galgent. And then you have the large scaly chaps with long tails and a knack for raising livestock. Those would be the Zun. Huh, interesting. Which is apparently not the name you know them by. Now I'm curious to know which far-flung region you hail from. I'm a friend of a friend and, you know, kind of trying to live here. The same as the Exarch. Well, that explains it. Exarch. Now I gotta remember to say Exarch. You don't get much further flung than that. We've had a few of your lot pass through in recent years, and despite their obvious learnings, they flundered over the simplest things. But not to worry, should you find yourself confused by the local language or customs, I'll be here to answer your questions. Okay. New world, so the races have different terminology. Fair. Also, give me just 1 second. I need to do something for my sister real quick, so I'm gonna just be right back, okay? Give me 1 second. But I do love the difference in lore here. I will say that. I do appreciate the difference in lore. I had to put her clothes in the laundry. Such a small detail, but as a lore gremlin, I love it. Yes. Let me do a thumbs up here. There we go. Okay. Alright. We got relatively a grand tour. I don't know if there's any people I'm missing, as in like literally missing from seeing, but excuse me. This place is freaking huge, can I just say? This place is far bigger than I anticipated it would be. Also, I do see that we can go this way, though. So, we'll see what happens. I would believe it if this was a city for giants. No, seriously. I can see it. Oh. I freaking knew it! Oh my goodness, we love Oka. Yes, we do. We like your shot. Stop! Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do this. Well, how did you fare? Did my colleagues help you form a clearer picture of this world and its people? Here is all the details, actually. Yes, it seems you were treated to a most thorough introduction. I understand it was something of a chore, but 'twas necessary that you grasp these things before we proceed. As for the Crystal Tower's origins, you may have noted that details were sparse. The structure is, in fact, the self-same one you know from the source, transported to the first in its entirety. It was my first attempt at breaching the boundaries between worlds, something of a trial run for your eventual crossing, and although I do not know which era I tore it from, I do know that its arrival served to set the wheels of fate in motion. Oh! Oh! Eyes! 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 It's gear! Now I gotta figure out what to make of this too. Don't want to break immersion, kick her from the party. No, you're all good. Don't worry. Thank you. Don't forget to leave accommodation. You focus. I know! I'm sorry! I love seeing you guys! You've done as I requested and learned something of the world in which you find yourself. Now it's time to fulfill my half of the bargain and explain what has befallen your comrades. Goodness grief! The darkness in this is like so instant. That is a conversation I would rather have in the privacy of my quarters. However, I must go on ahead to the tower and organize a few things, but I shall see that the guard knows to admit you. Just like that, then Grahatias. I'm not familiar with that name. Is there something I should know? A friend in the tower. An extraordinary tale, but I'm afraid I found no such individual residing in the tower when it passed into my care. Mayhap we can visit that mystery another time. For now, I think it's best that we focus on the present. Aww. I give kiss. Oh, hi. I get cookie. I've been getting a lot of treats recently. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I focus. Let's try and get as much as we possibly can done because we have a lot to do tonight. We have a severe amount of stuff to do tonight. Greetings, madam. The Exarch. Oh wait, you with inside. The Exarch waits for you inside. Okay. Oka talking is just not happening. Let's actually get to the story because we will be here forever otherwise.
Welcome to the Ocular, my private study. We can speak here without fear of being overheard.
Take off the hood. Take off the hood.
But the truths which I must touch upon in doing so would cause only distress and confusion to the people of this world.
Wait, what if this is Graha? What if this is our Catboy, actually?
To know the fate of your fellow scions.
That would be interesting.
To put it simply, they are here in the first.
Okay.
Their arrival, however, was not as recent as you may imagine. Time flows at a different pace.
It's one of them. Who is it?
In the space of a single hour in your home world, an entire year might pass in the first. And the reverse could also be
So
true.
we're going to see all of our friends in different times.
Rhyme or reason, and it cannot be predicted. That
Are we
said,
the
we seem
last
be
to
entering a
arrive then?
period of near equivalence. And thus, for the moment, you need not overly concern yourself with the passage of time.
Okay.
As for your companions, however, Yustola and Urianger have dwelt here for 3 winters, all told, while Thancred's count stands at 5. Even
Wow.
our more recent arrivals, Alphino and Alize, have lived in the first for almost a year. My intention had been to summon only you, but the art of reaching across worlds has proven exceedingly difficult to master. Thus it was that my fumbling hand closed upon those to whom your fate is most closely bound as well.
Well, thank God that Hashafon is...
As they were not
Why are you naked again?
incomplete. Though they may appear to possess corporeal bodies, they are in truth
I'm
spirits
wondering,
that one can see and touch.
what would it be if
Consequently,
Hashafan
while
ended
you
up here,
yourself
you know?
will be able to pass between worlds with relative freedom, they will not. Much as it grieves me, they are stranded here, unable to return.
Okay, let's fix that. They're going to return. We're not saying unable to return. They will return. We just have to figure that out. Yeah, then find a way to send them back. What have they been doing all this time? How angry am I? I will find a way if that has to be the case. So, what have they been doing all this time? If they're not here, too.
We spent every waking hour searching for a way to reverse the summoning.
Yeah.
In the beginning, at least.
I also figured that they would have tried to help
you may
as
have
well, or
surmised,
figure it out as
however,
well.
our efforts met with little success. And then we all but abandoned the endeavor once Urianger shared with us the vision he had witnessed during his journey through the rift.
What was his vision?
In that chaotic no man's land between realms, time and space warp and blend in unexpected ways. What Urianger saw was the future. That which would one day come to pass. In his vision of tomorrow, the first was rejoined with the source. This collision of worlds brought about the 8th umbral calamity and the deaths of countless multitudes. Amongst those who perished, Urianger clearly saw the fall of the Scion's mightiest champion. He watched you die.
An S rank. Wait, I die? Sorry. Dot. Slow reaction.
And began searching this world for a means to forestall the coming catastrophe in yours. Their souls are stranded in the first, yes, but they have fought on, desperate to save their home and you from destruction.
Oh, I
Nor have
fucking
their
love
efforts
them
been
so
in vain,
much.
for it was they who finally established that the elimination of the Sin Eaters will indeed serve to prevent the calamity.
So they're going to
Considering
go
the
through that?
circumstances of our meeting, you would be forgiven for doubting my version of events. And so, before all else, I would suggest you track down your comrades and hear the tale from their lips. I shall of course be happy to assist in these reunions, and you need not make any decisions regarding your involvement until you are certain of where you stand. Meanwhile, I promise I will not rest until I have found a way to help your friends return home. What say you? Have I earned your trust for the moment, at least?
My trust lies with my friends. For the moment, but I'll see you keep that promise for want of a better choice. For the moment, you have earned my trust.
Excellent. You will not regret this. With that settled, we shall have to see about getting you ready for the road. Traveling across the rift has no doubt left you weary. I will arrange for a room where you might rest in comfort. While it's being prepared, perhaps I can show you around.
I've already gotten a tour taken. Okay, you're not gonna listen to me. It's okay. If I had a nickel every time Thancred lost his clothes, I'd have 2 nickels, in which case it is still questionable that that happened. Also, Log, Kitty, I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh. Oh, goddammit, I clicked on the wrong thing. By the way, there was an S rank in Thavnar. In Adamantoise. The Crystarium boosts a number of residential districts, but I have been informed that a room has just become available at the Pendants. which, as it turns out, is perfect. Our path there will take us past the markets, and I was hoping to give you my own introductions to their wares. Come along. Excuse me. Okay. We will go through the wares over here and proceed. This is going to be very fun for me to explore this on my own time and just kind of see the little different things here. For sure, it's going to be very fun. Okay.
This is the Musica Universalis, the commercial heart of the Crystarium. Aught you might need to prepare for your journeys can be purchased here.
My current theory is that he's
yes.
Grahatia.
You must be curious about the currency. Fear not, the gil you carry will serve you well enough.
My current theory is that that is the case.
Each nation once minted its
I'm
own
so
coin.
certain
It
that
was all
he's
a
someone we
jumbled
know.
mess following the flood. After much debate, the local merchants eventually elected to revert to the old ways, wherein a coin's value was decided by the worth of its metal. As for units of measurement,
no, that
we
doesn't make
agreed upon
sense.
the tone.
I know that he doesn't have a
word
crystal
borrowed from
goddamn
coins
heart
uncovered
like
within the
arm.
Crystal Tower here.
No, I still think it's
And
like
as our traders
Alphino the
peddled their
First.
wares across the land,
The
so
first
too did our
Alphino.
usage of gil become
That's
common.
so unbelievably what I'm thinking.
From what your stola tells me, a standard coin from the source equates to exactly 1 gil here, or near enough not to matter.
Ah, so it's a
Our
one-to-one
way of
conversion.
life has benefited greatly from the artifacts we recovered from the tower. Some of
Yeah,
which
there's
may
no
be
tail to it, you're
familiar
right.
you.
Listen, it could be hidden inside like the capes and stuff. It could be hidden inside the actual outfit. Oh, hi. It's so fun to see the it's really fun to see that. Oh. that reaction is so
But I fear it will not be practical
real.
for us to provide everything to which you are accustomed. You shall need a means to access the commodities of your home world.
That's so funny.
Avan Kerm Sin?
Yes, I'm here. Of course I'm here. What amusements do you have for me today?
What is that voice?
My dear Feo Ul, paragon of pixie cunning.
I'm just gonna
For you, I have the most vital task.
wipe the tears
This
and question
fine
everything.
lady is a friend from a distant realm. And we have need of a means to ferry things back and forth from her home. Might you be able to assist us in this matter?
You came from beyond, didn't you? From beyond the rift. How wonderfully exciting. What a brave and reckless and marvelous thing you did. You've the heart of a pixie, you do. After careful consideration, I have decided to grant you my assistance. Make a pact with me and the fun can begin. But answer me this, traveler.
Okay.
Did your garments come with you when you crossed over? Your teeth? Your nails?
Yes?
Just as I thought! Then you've a good stout connection with your home through which all your belongings, great and small,
They
may
have
easily
a
pass.
really crazy good
From this
detailing
moment forth, I
for
will
this
be your
model.
Isne Fis, and you my Snay Yak. Like the branch which sprouts from the sapling, our bond
I think the
will
only
flow
thing is I wish they would
unbroken
blink.
from one to the other. Raise your hand.
Another S rank. Boom.
is done. We are bound now, dearest sapling. Come then. Make your request. Tell me your desire. I wish to visit this world of yours.
Okay.
Mayhap her message to your friends in the source to inform them of your safe arrival.
We're gonna send a message to Tataru. Can you please send the message to Tataru?
Consider it done.
Imagine seeing her height with Lala's height. Oh, dude, that'd be so funny. First thing you do is make a pact with a Fae, you poor soul.
That was Fae Ul of the Pixies. Their kind possess an affinity for magic akin to that of arcane beings. They rarely show themselves in populated areas, but Feo is insatiably curious even by Pixie standards, and seems to have taken a liking to the Crystarium. Right, we were going to organize a room for you, weren't we? Come along.
All right. You know, the thing that bothers me the most about my outfit, unfortunately, is the fact that my tail is just clipping through the cloak. As a result of your pact with Feo, you now have access to delivery moogles, market boards, and summoning bells while in the first. Oh, there's an S rank in Korthus. That's what it is. Okay. So now we go... Oh, a cute little food place. Nice. Cute little bar area. Okay, now we go over here. Also, I'm trying to remind myself. Notification. Let's... Wait, no. Yeah, let's not have notifications on any of these for the time being. Just so that I don't have to hear S ranks go off while I'm in session. Also, Tech, thank you so much for the lurk, darling. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, the problem with us auras, no exclusive tail holes. Yeah, it's okay. There you are. I was just finalizing the matter of your accommodation. You'll have a private room here at the Pendants for the duration of your stay, to make use of as you see fit. When you are ready to retire, the manager will show you to your lodgings. Pray rest and recuperate, and we shall reconvene in the ocular anon. I believe that covers all of the practical concerns. Thank you for answering my call, lady. We are denied the comforting blanket of night, but may peaceful dreams attend you nonetheless. No less, it's nonetheless. A pleasure to meet you, miss, and welcome to your new home at the Pendants. Your room is ready. You'd care to retire? Alright, we go sleep. We go Hongshu Mimi's. A much spacious inn, it looks like. This will be my home for a while, looks like. The detailing, even with just how our character feels and behaves, is so strong. You. Ah! Hi! I don't like the noises you're making, but hi. Come on.
I know you. You're the warrior of light from the source.
The warrior of darkness. I'm kind of just like you at this point.
What? Did you just... You can hear me?
Oh, you've been walking for so long.
God, how long has it been?
Oh. Oh.
Hi.
Oh.
Hi. That was what I called myself in your world. The warrior of darkness. My real name is Ardbert.
Ardbert.
I used an alias in the source. A daft one, looking back.
Oh, he really hasn't spoken to a single person in
If you
ages.
recall my tale, it was my comrades and I who caused the flood. We thought our home doomed. And so we listened to the Ascians. Let them guide us to the source, and tried to hasten their goddamned ardor. I remember when we fell, defeated by you and yours. I remember our audience with Minfilia, how she listened to our pleas and returned our souls to the first.
I did love this storyline a lot. I really
The
did.
flood was poised to swallow Norvrant.
Norvrant.
Minfilia and my friends, they surrendered what little they had left to hold it back. Just faded away, leaving me to bear witness.
So Minfilia's dead?
Tell me, do you know the year? How much time has passed since we caused the flood?
Here's a number I don't remember.
100 years.
Oh, 100. I thought it was a specific number.
100 long years.
Oh. He can't grab things. Yeah.
My hands find no purchase. My gestures catch no eye, and my pleas, be they whispered or screamed, reach not a single ear.
Fuck,
I am
man.
a shade, cursed to do naught but drift.
Fuck. Okay, you're staying by my side for like a good long while.
I feel as if I've been walking forever. I hardly noticed when my mind and body began to fray at the edges. Then bang! My senses were sharp again. I felt like a fish being reeled in, and before I knew it, I found myself in this room. Why is it that you can see me? What are you even doing here, come to that?
Me and my friends got dragged here. I'm trying to get them back. Back to the source. Back to save everything. Why does this keep happening to me?
You were summoned to save the first.
Oh yeah, and also
Waste
we're
of
saving the
time.
first. Sorry,
This world
friends
is
priority.
beyond saving, like those who try to save it. Muddled as my mind may be, I've not forgotten that. But if fate has brought me to you, the one person in this God's forsaken world who can see and hear me, then perhaps there is a reason I endured. If I can find out why I was left behind, then maybe I can bring this journey of mine to an end. Well, I'll be watching, Warrior of Light.
Thank
But
you,
do me a
Warrior of
favor.
Darkness.
Be careful out there. This world has had its fill of heroes.
That's such an insane line! Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Can I change into the pajamas I have in my glam? Like, if I'm gonna be doing this, I do not want to be sleeping in this wear. Another day. Not gonna show me trying to walk downstairs. That's funny. Wow. Okay. There's a lot that's happened. Ah yes, I sleep with my very sharp hairpin. Totally not going to end up accidentally stabbing myself. Imagine sleeping in Dragoon armor, the holes in that poor bed. No, literally. Literally. That's my boy. I love him. I love him so much. Mistress Lady, the Exarch awaits you within. Okay. Kitty Patootie Guild Leader once again. Hi, Ace. How are you, Miss Oka? We're doing good. Would you just wake up with the mattress stuck to your bed? Just walking with the mattress behind me, just kind of like walk, 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 walk. It'd be very funny.
Ah, how did you find your new quarters? I trust you were able to rest.
Yeah, I didn't expect that there would be a ghost in my room. Yeah, I'm tempted, but I'm not gonna bring him up. Well enough, thank you.
That is good to hear. Should you want for anything, pray let me know. Now, let us return to the subject of the Scion's whereabouts.
Oh, okay.
This map shows the lands of Norvrand, the only area to be spared the flood of light.
Okay.
The Crystarium is here, in the region known as Lakeland.
Okay.
To the north is the fairy kingdom of Ilmeg. That is where you'll find Urianger.
Okay.
To the east lies the once prosperous civilization of Rak-Tika. Your Stola is stationed there, in the heart of the forest.
Okay.
Alas, neither location can be reached without considerable difficulty.
Okay,
As such,
that
I would
makes
suggest
sense.
You first seek out one of the twins, each of whom is stationed but a short flight from the Crystarium. Alphino is on Calusia, an island off the western shore. It is home to a city called Yulmore, where the rich and privileged while away their days in idleness.
Okay.
For his part in furthering our cause, Alphino journeyed there to meet with the citizenry and forge alliances. From what I hear, he has since kept himself busy gathering information around the main settlement.
They're all
Alize,
separate.
meanwhile, traveled south to the arid wastes of Armorang. They lie upon the very edge of the inhabitable world, where the flood of light was halted. Those who dwell there live in constant fear of attack by the Sin-Eaters. In contrast to her brother, Alize felt that her energies would better be spent learning about the enemy, and thus she sells her services as a guard, both to hone her skills and gather information on our foe.
Okay. Am I misremembering something?
Will it be Calicia or
How many
Armorang?
people,
It matters
how
not
many
which
of our
you
friends
choose to
is
visit
in
first.
here?
Simply inform me once you've made your decision, and I will see to it that you are provided with a suitable mount.
I feel like we're missing somebody.
Ah, but you must be wondering about Thancred.
Okay, there,
He
there
has
we go.
taken up with a new companion,
Oh, for
and
fuck's
is
sake.
presently engaged as a wandering hunter of Sin-Eaters. Being ever on the move, his whereabouts are often difficult to ascertain, but I am certain your paths will cross ere long.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. I was like, am I just mentally forgetting somebody? What am I missing? Thancred. There you go. Thank you. Also, hi Smicker, or hi Stefan now. Hello. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Okay, now here is the question I'm going to leave up to chat, because this is something that I don't know whether it's worth it. Would you guys prefer because I know that the only thing I know about this situation is that there is a trigger warning for Alice's situation. Or like path. There's some form of trigger warning there. That's all I know about it. So one, if you guys don't know about it, there's your warning. But here's the thing. Do we do both of them at the same time? Can we even do both of them at the same time? Or do we do one or the other? And which of the twins do we do first? Let's do Alice. She worried the most about us. Do we... I will leave it at a vote for you guys. I think that would be fine. I will do a poll, yeah. I'm gonna do a poll, and then while the poll's happening, we will be dealing with a 3-minute ad break because the ad actually is already up. We've been yapping so much, but we will do a poll, okay? Which path? Alfie. I'll only say... Did I even spell Alpha Node's name right? Why am I feeling like I'm not? That's okay. Alpha Node, I would say both. I don't know if that's even possible. Okay. I will allow for additional votes to come through. This poll will run until the 3-minute ad break is done, okay? Mwah! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, let me cross-checking it with what you guys wrote. Yes, I did spell Alpha Node's name right. I'm just silly. This will happen. I'm not going to look at the poll. I will not look at the poll because I'm not going to be swayed by people spending like a billion Gridanias specifically for this, okay? But we're gonna run the 3-minute ad break. Go get some more food, go get some more water, anything like that. Take a stretch. Some of you guys have been sitting on your asses for 3.5 hours, so please do so. I'm gonna go quickly take a walk, grab water, and yes, we'll run the 3-minute ad break right now, okay? Also, both ain't possible technically as it's 2 different places at once. Hey, listen, you never know. So ignore okay, then ignore that one for the time being. Oh, this is such a sick shot. What the hell? Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab more water because I'm running out of water and I want to try. I think I ran each quest at the same time. See, T, you did it. So, yes. Also, give me 1 second. Chat, I am here. Oh, this is such a cute line. Let's pause that. That's a cute, let's multi-work. Oh, okay. Sit. Holy action shot. What the fuck happened? I believe you can pick up both, but it's like past expansions. They will both take place in different areas, so jumping back and forth is really annoying. Then I'm letting it be left to you guys. We will see, and if we have time afterwards, we will do the other twin. I do not know how long these will take, is my problem. So I don't want to promise that I will do both today. I don't even want to promise that I will finish it today. But we will have both of them. We will have both of them available, or, like, we will try our best to do so. And if we don't, we will continue this next week, of course. I'm very much awake. Yes, I know that it's 9 quests each. I don't know how long the quests will take themselves. You know what I mean? One quest can be 10 minutes long, another quest can be 3 hours long. You know what I mean? So we'll see. It looks like LSA has won, with T contributing 10 channel points, I see. No one picked Alpha now! You guys are so funny. Dude, this poor kid. I'm just taking a screenshot. For memory's sake, I'm taking a screenshot because that's so funny. Not a single one of you guys were like, I want that boy. None of you guys were like, I don't want that boy. Somehow you guys were like, listen, like maybe Poke's fingers. Maybe we can do both just to spare his feelings. Oh, that's so funny. That's That's so funny. I love that. Thank you guys for the good laughs. Wait, let me post this one instead. Dude, that's so funny. Look, Alfie is Alfie. If Yulmore is the kind of place the Exarch claimed it to be, he's fine. Yeah, it could be 2 to 3 hours. Poor Alfie, poor fun. Like, listen, one of you guys could have given him a pity vote. One of you guys could have given him a pity vote. That's so silly that it just didn't happen. That's so funny. That's so funny. All right. For immersion's sake, 1 at a time is for the best. Okay, good to note. Coded beautiful 2 to 3 hours. Poor Alfie. Alice is our bestie. I mean, it is true. I agree. I would want to see how she's doing because she's probably the one I'm most worried about, if anything. I technically picked both, but would have sided with Alfie if I could change that vote. That's very silly. Thank you, Centurion. I'm sure Alfie can wait longer. Poor Alice was getting taken in the middle of war. Not gonna lie, I don't remember what happens to Alphino, so she doesn't know what happened in the war. Oh, that's true. That is true. All right. Okay. Crack Snuckles. Let's go through this. We are going to be in search of LSA. Ready to depart for wait, hold on. How do you say this? I do want to try and get this location right? It's like Armarang? Is that what I think that's how it was said earlier. Shrug, thumbs up. My chauffeuring was successful. How goes the Shadowbringer? We are currently choosing the LSA route. I let chat decide, and I started laughing like a maniac because none of them pick Alphino. Amarang? Right? Okay, ready to depart for Amarang. Alice will be overjoyed to see you safe. I know she was particularly concerned for your well-being. She, impressed upon me how regrettable the timing of her summoning was. Repeatedly. I only hope that my part in sending you to her will garner me some measure of forgiveness. Here, this is a letter of introduction addressed to a man named Cassard, the master of a merchant caravan. There are few who know the ways of the desert as well as he does. Find him at the Amaro launch, and he will see that you reach your destination. Okay, so I could. Okay, question. We'll start with LSA. Should I just grab Alphino's right now? Should I just grab it right now? Alfie will be fine. We gotta call him LSA as she doesn't know what happened when we're still in the middle of war. Yes. We could grab it and do it later. Yes. Okay. Cause I just want to grab it so then I don't have to worry about coming back here. You will visit Alphino in Colusia then. Excellent. As I mentioned, your destination is an island off the west coast. Hey, I'm in the west coast. So you will need a mount capable of making the journey. Here is a letter of introduction. Presented to Zem Genmai, the master of beasts at Temeno's rookery, and he will take care of you. When you see Alphino, be sure to pass on my warmest regards. Goodness grief, me trying to read any of this. Okay. So we gotta go to the launch, is what I'm seeing. So... launch will be going to... I think it's... If it's up, would it mean that it's this one? Or is it this one? Let's see. Hey, it's gonna be trial and error for the time being. Hey, well, I saw you. There you go. Knowing her, she's likely pushing herself way too hard. You've come looking for work? I might have a spot for another guard. I have a sealed message. I kind of need to go to see my bestie, please, and thank you. Oh, a friend of the Exarch. Hoping to meet someone in, Amarang, are you? Then I shall be your guide. I was about to set off for our outpost there, as a matter of fact, so we can leave right away, assuming you have everything you need. Well, I'd hope so. All set, then off to the unforgiving sands we go. You can now travel to Amarang, speak with the adroit Amaro tamer to fly to the desert. You can also use your Aether Compass to assist with locating Aether currents in the new regions. The Aether Compass can be found under the collections, blah, blah, blah. We've already gone through that. I have to start collecting things again. Ah! Arm Orang.
From this parched earth, the nation of Nabath, Arang once rose. When I journeyed here, long ago, I spoke with a sun-weathered elder. He told me Arm-Arang meant majestic land in the language of his people. And so it might still be, were it not for the light's unrelenting onslaught.
Them using dungeon cameras to essentially show this off is so clean. Please. The music is so nice, by the way. Oof, no matter how many times I come here, the heat never fails to catch me off guard. Don't be surprised when the temperature drops at night, though. The sky is still bright, of course, but it gets brisk enough to make you shiver. Now, the Exarch's letter said I was to take you to the inn at Journey's Head, which is where this LSA friend of yours is staying. But that's a fair old distance, so I propose we make a stop to Mordsuk to break up the trek, allowing me to attend to some business and you to enjoy the local hospitality. Sound good? Good. All right, you lot, I'm off, and I'd better not see the goods covered in sand when I get back. Right, we head southwest, straight as an arrow. Dude, what does this remind me of? This reminds me of Dalamud? No, it reminds me of the sand area in 16 a lot. There's something very specific about this. Also, I'm trying to remember. Yes, we're gonna do this for the sake of times. Is your battle music turned on? I kind of see it. Yes, my battle music is turned on. Is it not audible in the game? I was thinking about whether or not I wanted to, what's it called? Use... What is that? Is it friend? Looks. Oh, ding. Thankfully, they ignore me, because I'm superior. You'll see when we get a battle. Square's desert art kind of looks all the same. Yeah. God damn it. I'm sorry, what is this music? Oh. Hi. Dusk. You did that to yourself. Okay, I'll help. Let me just grab this from you. There you go. That's a huge cactuar. That's what I'm saying. Shadowbringer combat music is king. Grung rock era. Stop right a moment. This is your first visit to Amarang, is it not? Before you cross the river of sands, you need to turn around and feast your eyes on that. The Aether current here? Points that. They built them big, didn't they? That's Qasar Sharl, fortress meant to protect the northern reaches of Nabath Arang. Seeing what was left behind, I believe it when they say that it was once one of Norvent's. Oh, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Sylv. Hold on 1 second. Seeing what was left behind, I believe it when they say that it was once one of Norvrent's mightiest nations. At least until the flood came along. Great chunks of Nabath Arang's lands were lost to the light, its great city included. The few who survived didn't see much point in staying. Most of them anyways. Okay. Hello, my lovelies! For those guys who don't know who I am, hello! My name is LadyOka. I am your comfiest, coziest elf VTuber. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. How was your stream, Sylv? I hope you're doing well. Hi, Sylvie. Hello, the community. We're currently starting up Shadowbringers, and we're going through quite a lot of story as much as I possibly can. We still have quite a bit of work ahead of us, so I'm hoping for the best. But welcome in. How was your stream, darling? How's everything? Hi, I got to debut a new customizable model. Oh, I have to look at your stream again. Oh my gosh. Congratulations. I'm sure your community and everyone else has been enjoying it. And I hope that you've been having a fun blast with a brand new model. It's super cute. I'm very excited to see. Congrats on the new model. Yeah, congrats. I'm glad that things went well. And hello, welcome in, my lovely. Welcome. Thank you so much for popping in. Thank you, truly. If you or any of your community members need to go get some sleep, food, water, or anything of the like, please do so. I know it is super late for a lot of us, and I don't want to keep you or your time, but I appreciate any kind of support, whether it be lurking or chilling with us while we're going through Stormblood right now, or Shadowbringers right now. Sorry, I think I've said Stormblood twice now. Yeah. No, not many choose to come here these days. Not with everything in ruins. Even the hulking great fortress has become little more than an Amaro roost for me and my caravan. But not everything is as deserted as this place. Just wait until you see Mordsok. Let's press on, shall we? So pretty. Okay. I'm gonna be so real. I am slightly terrified of what is to come here. Also, let me think. What is a acceptable mount for this area? We're in the desert. High key, just attempting to do Behemoth would be really funny. Torgal would also be very funny. What makes like the most reasonable sense? I just bring Midgard, you know? Casual Midgard Storm here. Technically, this technically makes the most sense. The music here is so pretty. God, the music here is so pretty. Yeah, actually, I would rather me and my trusty chocobo. Okay, listen, this might sound stupid. It sounds like they're trying to say Urianje. Urian, like that. It kind of sounds like it, okay? Here we are, Mordsok. By the blessed shadow, I love this town. Mordsok, not just full of Mord, but Hums and all manner of others too. It has long been a refuge for folk displaced by the flood, so the population is nothing if not diverse. Oh, have you met a Mord before? They might look like shifty little blighters, but a more welcoming lot you could never wish to meet. Speaking of which, we should pay our respects to Master Genjen. I'll go ahead and let him know that we've arrived. Okay. Which allows me time to go... Oh, Genjen is... Hello? Which allows me time to, one, grab the chocobo thing, and two, or not really chocobo, non-chocobo thing, to climb up here. Ah yes, Mord Suk, or what I like to call it, more soup. No, I mean, it feels like it's more soup. That's for sure. Okay, where we gotta go? We gotta go this way? Did you know the fastest mount in-game is the Final Fantasy VII motorcycle a whole 3 frames faster? Yes, I was actually debating over buying it. I'm gonna be so real. Because of the sale that's going on with the Square Enix shop, I am really debating over buying it, especially for this upcoming expansion anyways. I mean, it'd be nice to travel in a motorcycle here, I'm just saying. It would make more sense that something random like a motorcycle would be here. Good soup. This is more soup. Over there is good soup. Over there is bad soup. Ah, the little buggers! Hello! It's a kobold. So, this is a Morn. Trying not to gain even more suspicious eyes on me.
Master Gengen, this is the friend of the Exarch I was telling you about.
Very good, very good. Though friend or
I
foe,
almost
all
spat my
are
water
welcome
out.
in Lord's.
I was not expecting that voice.
Souk is Mordish for city. As things stand, this souk boasts the largest and busiest marketplace in all Armorang. You'll find ore from the mines here, of course, but all manner of other things too. Many of them rare. As I told you before, not many visit Armorang by choice, but Mord Souk's a different story. Merchants come from miles around to purchase the relics the Mord dig up.
Aye, that they do. For Mords do not dismiss the spoils of the earth. We clean them and polish them and reveal to the world their true value. That is why they come here, come from far away, come with much money. And so our souk is always busy, busy, busy. No such thing as a thing no one needs.
You say that every time, Master Gengen.
This is what kobolds sound like. That's what that's what caught me off guard. The fact that he was talking.
For which we should all be very grateful. Would that everyone was so willing to take in refugees regardless of race or creed.
I was expecting like noises. I wasn't expecting a voice. I think it's cute though. I think it's very
cute. If you
cute.
intend to spend any time here, you'll want to gain the trust of the locals. And there's a little custom all newcomers are expected to observe.
The cracking of the coin purse. You buy one thing from the market. Price can be low or high, just as long as you buy.
As the good Mord says. In fact, the Exarch sent a little something to cover this very expense. A Verbert gold piece, no less. The first I've held in years.
Verbert gold? Real Verbert gold?
Here, newcomer, crack your coin purse with me.
Oh no, you want my goods, newcomer? I have jars and pots, all smooth and shiny.
You know, this is actively how.
You buy, you buy?
This is very much how, like, walking in a market when you're brand new comes to mind.
Enough of that! Calm, I say! This one must still journey through the barrens. Nothing bulky, nothing heavy, no pots. Nothing better for the road than a full belly. Spend that piece at Ronron's place, yes? Eat for 3 before you leave.
Eat for 3 is a crazy line. When the undercutters meet. Exarch's the sugar daddy? That's not right. Okay. Where must we go now? Ah, I see Eldon's here. Or Eldon's first is here. Welcome to Ron's Runs. Traveler, I have wares to empty your purse and fill your belly. Take your time, stare and sniff before you choose, but no drooling on the merchandise, right? Okay. Browse the wares. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target a food stuff and inspect it. I'm sorry, what? Huh? Oh, okay. We're doing it like this. Okay. Nope. I'm not looking at that. Sorry. Hold on. I gotta cover the screen. Everyone's favorite. Plump white worms slathered in honey. Once you eat a glazing wiggler, you'll never want any other treat. Stop. No. Please, 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 please go away. Bread. Honestly, this looks like bread I get at home. I call that mush loaf. The middle is stuffed with bittersweet cactus fruits, so even if the bread dries out, it's still moist inside. Keep you going in the heat. Oh, cute. That's my ever-burning bounty, made with the best parts of the lizard, cured with special spicy spices. Some find the smell challenging, but it'll warm you up on a chilly desert night. Okay, what's the... Is this one? Skewers. Oh, you'll like those chewy skewers. Find small frogs hiding under rocks. Spear with stick and then roast over fire. Crackly on the outside, gooey on the inside. Perfect for snacking. Oh, okay. They all look tasty, yes? Which to choose? Please, for the life of me. Let's go with the moose loaf. Very wise. You won't wither on the sands with a gut full of cactus fruit filling. You have the gold? Yeah, here you go. And done. One Voiti. I have no idea what the fuck that means. Vo. One Vo honor buys you 40 loaves of bread. Here you go. Here's 40 of them. That's okay. You know what? That's a lot. Why am I? Essentially bought a $10 meal with $1,000. I just ate them all. I'm sick. Every last mouthful. I think I'll share the rest. I have 2 friends behind me who absolutely will take all of it. Our visitor invites us to feast. Let us give thanks to her great generosity and small appetite. Yeah, have it. Consider your coin purse cracked. I am pleased to accept your custom, and Gengen will be pleased that you honored ours. This coming from a warrior of light who can eat 9,999 boiled eggs. True, that was Ross's journey. Keeping the merchandise down, yes, no returns. Dude, there's like 5 S ranks that just happened. Goodness freaking grief in the last hour. I was watching from here, lady. You honored our custom and with great relish. You will always be welcome in Mord Sok. If you need anything in Amarang, we are here to provide. Can we go see Alice, please? Haha, you have courage, my friend. Ronron's wares are more exotic than harmful, but I don't envy you the bellyache you'll have on the morrow. Right, now that you've eaten, I expect you're eager to get back on the road. Would you mind if we delayed our departure a touch? I have a few deals left to close before I can conclude my business here in Mordsok. I'm not happy with that, but well, I'm kind of being forced to take it. Oh, offering your services, are you? Aye, well, an assistance would certainly help hurry things along. I have a receipt here for some goods that need picking up from the market. All properly paid for, you'll just need to do the lifting and carrying. That's fine. I'll go and take care of some last-minute haggling then. See you in a bit. Okay. I'm concerned that your Mord voice is slowly turning into Sunshu. Now I'm imagining Sunshu as a little merchant baby. Listen, any baby becomes Sunshu. Because mom is the best baby. To be fair, I am kind of losing my voice, so I think I'm just defaulting to the Sunshu voice with like small creatures. What? No. This is Bun Bun's private worm stash, not for sale. Okay. Oh, hold on. Do I click on the chest with the item? No. Okay, I gotta click on the person with the item. Nope. Do I? Oh, I just, okay. Oh, I see. Okay. I understand now. The gears are turning in my head. The Discord pings for hunt marks tonight are real? No, literally! Like, for what? When I'm so busy, I can't join. To be fair, a lot of them is quite literally just not possible for me to get to anyways. So, teehee, shrug, bud. Listen! I still like telling my friends. No touching. It's spoken for. Oh. Well, why didn't you say so? I wouldn't dream of selling his goods to a higher bidder. No. Relics, wasn't it? All packed up in here. Here you go. I'm just gonna be shorthanded with the comments here. Because they're all more or less the same. Potato merchant Sanchu, he never sells because he eats his own stock. No. He gives all stock, but for some reason, the potatoes are always out of stock. That's the confusing part. Why is potatoes always out of stock? I don't know. Sweats. Well, I guess we're gonna have to order more potatoes. Yes, Mumder. You need to order more potatoes. Also, actually, for those of you guys who don't know what the fuck I'm going on about, this is Sanchu. He is my son. I love him to bits. He is my best baby boy, and he is my wonderful potato lover, my potato loving son. Nudders. Thank you for the head pet outing. Thank you. What will it be? Was it copper? It looks like it wasn't. It looks like it was iron. Yep. Thank you for the headband. But yes, this is my gremlin loving son. Iron. Thank you. I am, you guys, I have like 4 different voice acting things I need to do tomorrow or like this weekend. I am about to lose my sanity if I cannot record. My throat. Don't tell me you've been around the entire market already. Yep, here's all the stuff. Aye, that's a lot, all right. Good work. I actually, can I just say real quick? I do actually want that outfit. The suspenders on the waist outfit. I was about to make it before this, but I was like, nah, I can just wait. I didn't realize they came from here. And quick work too, considering you've not set foot in the place before. I thought you want to sit in the city like the Exarch, but something tells me you're not a stranger to visiting strange lands. Unfortunately, your efforts present something of a problem. I'd hoped to conclude all my business before you return, but it seems that there's been some confusion over one of the orders I placed. I'll have to drag in my middleman and sort this mess out. I'm sorry to make you sit around and twiddle your thumbs. Cassard? It feels like an age since I last saw you. I don't know who... Oh. Cute. Well, if it isn't the lovely Tesleen, it has been a while, but your timing couldn't be better. This lady was on her way to meet with Elise. I'm supposed to be taking her to your corner of the desert, but a misplaced order has commandeered my attention. She looks like Lise. In a way. I wonder if that's why. Wait, I know who you are. Elise has told me so much about you. You're a lady, aren't you? Oh. You recognized me? I'm in a different outfit. I have a different haircut. I knew it! How wonderful to meet you in the flesh after hearing all those stories. I'm Tesleen. Yeah. I'm Tesleen. I work as a carrier at the inn, and I've gotten to know Elise quite well since she took up guard duties there. Do you want me to take over as lady's guide, Cassard? My shopping's all done and packed for the road, so it would be no trouble. That would be great. That would be great help. Thank you. Well, it looks like you'll be able to head straight out after all. My caravan and I will be in the area for a while, yet seek me out when you've had your fill of armoring, and I'll send you back to the Crystarium. These words are gonna get a little bit confusing for me, but I will try my best to do so. There is so many coffers. I'm holding a shit ton of coffers right now. Goodness freaking great. What am I, like, how many coffers do I have? I have 4 now. Oh! I just realized, is this where it starts, by the way? Let's ignore, by the way, my inventory for a second. Is this where it starts where coffers are now, separated into specific types of gear? So it's like one coffer is the chest piece, one coffer is the arms, one coffer is like that, instead of all of it being in one? That's interesting. Alice has been desperate to see you, lady, so let's get you to her sooner rather than later. The inn isn't too far hard to find, really. You can actually see the top of the rock spires from here. Where? There? That? We just need to swing around the ridge, then head south. Come on, I'll get my supplies together and meet you outside. Listen, my inventory space as an Omnicrafter is never going to get any worse, but I wasn't intending to stream Shadowbringers today. I wasn't intending to stream Shadowbringers today, but I was like, you know what? Let's do it. And then I forgot to fix my inventory. I was planning to fix my inventory this weekend, but so many things happened. So many things happened recently. All set? Well, I should probably mention the wildlife. While most of them will leave you be if you keep your distance, the local coyotes have learned to prey on folks heading home from the markets. I can usually swing a sword well enough to fend them off, but I may have loaded myself down with too many bargains today. Do you think you can handle any beasts that try to make a meal out of us? Yes. I thought you might. Alice was always saying how much you... I mean, let's get going, shall we? So the twins are now a year older. Are they? I can't remember. Were they 16 before or 14 before? And now they're a year older. Also, I'm gonna go Dragoon because I kind of want to just fight things with Dragoon for a second. 16 in ARR. Okay, so they're 17, 18 now? Yes, did I decide to just do this and be a little silly about it? Yes! Oh, goodness. Oops. Sorry, there wasn't much time to shout a warning. Were you bitten? Those things can be nasty. Me being like, move out of the way! There's still a coyote. And yet hardly a match for you, it seems. I'd always thought Alice was strong, but in her mind she was never... it makes sense. What? Hold on. And yet hardly a match for you, it seems. I'd always thought Alice was strong, but in her mind she was never... now it makes sense. Never better than... Like, is she trying to say, like, never, like... as strong as me? Question mark? Or is this something else? Well, we should push on. It might be best if you scout ahead and clear out any coyotes that have our scent. I'll wait here so you can fight without any distractions. Yeah, funny thing when you say distractions for a second. Also, guys, feeling how slow this movement is like... man, I miss having the ability to... what's it called? Just, not fly, just have a bit better speed here, you know? Okay. Ice, up. Hold on, I got you, Dusk. I got you. Okay, maybe not. Sorry, can't help you there. But I can help make sure that the other coyote doesn't try and, like, nap at you. Or nip at you. English truly ain't my forte today. You don't have anyone to chauffeur? Currently, no. But I don't mind walking around. But if you would, listen, I will accept any kind of assistance, but I mean, Isn't the beauty of it also a little bit of walking here and there? On my way. Hi, little baby. I see you. You're adorable. Goodbye. 1 second. I don't need you right now. There you go. Oh, thank goodness you're back. I can hear the howling and snarling from here. Frightful creatures. Let's hope the rest have seen your handiwork and know to avoid us now. I need to get these supplies back to the inn. I am worried. I'm really worried. Like, I feel the tension, and it's really bad. That's not my turtle! That's not my adamantoise. I did offer before, but I think the message got buried. I'm so sorry, Elton. But I don't mind. Honestly, I don't mind walking, and I don't mind getting chauffeured. So, shrug. I think LSA never believed she was strong. Yeah, I'm hoping for that, but I'm kind of on edge, and I'm hoping that I'm not understanding things. You know what I mean? This is it. Thanks to you, I didn't have to drop my shopping even once. Come to think of it, I'm glad I didn't make the trip alone. It seems you ended up escorting me. I'll have to repair the favor somehow. But first, let's head inside, shall we? So this is what it is. Should I switch and bring the airship? Entirely up to you, Centurion. I'm scared. I don't know. There is a lot of different trigger warnings that could happen. I'm very scared about what's possible to come. It looks quite dead here. Welcome to the inn at Journey's Head. You might be our first visitor from the Crystarium since LSA arrived. It's not much, but it's home for the afflicted and a handful of carriers. Afflicted? This alien? The afflicted? I don't care about contagiousness. You don't know? I don't think I've ever met anyone besides LSA who is so unfamiliar with our situation here. Most people have grown up knowing someone who knew someone. I don't really know. I'm sorry. I might leave out something obvious, so it may be best to have LSA give you the full explanation. Hi Ace! Hi Miles, I hope you're doing good. Now, where is she? With a car behind me, apparently. I think she might be out on patrol. You can wait, I suppose, but why not go and surprise her? She usually takes a look at things from the watchtower first, so you might be able to catch her there. It's not far. Head out to the south side and you'll soon see it. I'll stay behind in case she comes back while you're gone. I see 2 cars. Okay, whichever one invites me to a party first, I guess. It's so silly. Okay, this really is someone trying to. This really is people trying to get my affection here. Oh my god, I'm dizzy. Goodness gracious. Let's ride the pillion. Except you moved. Hiya. Where's... Oh, I guess Dusk already went on ahead. Let's go! Feel free to accept the airshipping. I'm doing this legit. Listen, it's because I'm also yapping. So it works out better for us. Here you go. I got you. Thank you, Eldon. Can we get McDonald's? Mom, can we get McDonald's? Poke. Mom, can we get food? Listen, I'm doing this for the sake of not spending too much time worrying over there. We got McDonald's at home. McDonald's at home. Okay, let me grab the curd before I forget. Look, you're a passenger princess. We all know this. Exactly. Listen, I will never deny that. All right. Where is my beloved wife? I know she's been missing me. Alice is nowhere to be seen, but you spot fresh footprints on the ground. They look to be about the right size. Okay. Small footprints. Oh, I gotta look at them. Eyes. Small footprints lead off to the northwest. Okay. It's literally like right there. Actually, hold on. It's quite literally right here. I could walk this. This is not the worst thing. Footprints continue on to the north. Also, this is the problem though. So I am going to turn the battle music off for a second. I'm gonna turn the music off for a second. Dusk, if you're doing this legitimately, I am going to be hearing your combat music every single time when that's not happening. So I will tell you this right now. That's a slight concern. Ah, I know. That's also kind of the slight reason why I wasn't going to get into a party until we got pushed here. Oh. Well, I'm still gonna apparently take what's it called? Priority on these. Then again, it's still not I'm not 10 levels yet, so I suppose that's fine. Eyes. The footprints curve around the west. Around the west. So it's here? Oh, here. Where Dusk's at. Well, if you want, I can leave party once the cutscene is over. Thumbs up. I'm en route, I believe. Oop. What is this? There are more tracks here, but they end in a mess of disturbed sand. Guys. Guys. What? I'm gonna be real. I'm stressing a little bit. LSA, don't be harmed.
Get back here! Is that... It can't be.
Don't! Like, yeah, focus up! Focus up! Ah. LSA. Impressive, you almost lost that one. I think being a little bit jokey might be a good idea. You almost lost that one. Oh, nope, that's not a joke.
Right up until the moment I didn't. I'll do better next time.
Okay, I was intending that as a joke, not as a serious point.
Later, but I had been hoping for sooner.
LSA?
How are you?
Oh. Oh. I'm good. You have a lot to catch up on.
We've fought them to a standstill then.
Yes. Oh, goodness grief.
The Exarch did say that the Empire seemed to have drawn back when he last looked in on the source. But without knowing for sure how fast time was passing there, I couldn't help worrying that a lot might have happened since then. I'm heartily relieved to hear that it hasn't, just as Alphino must have been. As you can imagine, both he and Urianger were desperate to hear the news from home when I arrived. I haven't actually seen Thancred and Y'shtola yet, but they will have heard all the latest developments from the Exarch by now, or should have at least. When I think of how frantic Tataru and the others must be, I want nothing more than to rush back and reassure them. But we still haven't found a way to reverse the summoning. And even if we had, we couldn't just ignore Urianger's vision.
He may use 10 words where one would suffice, and they may often obscure as much as they reveal. But on this matter, he was as clear as day. I do not doubt for one moment that he saw what he claims. Nor how difficult it must have been to speak about them. The 8th Umbral Calamity and your death aren't exactly topics for idle conversation. As much as I might want to go home, I don't want to go home to that. We can't allow the rejoining to happen, which means we have to save the first from the Sin Eaters.
Right.
That great wall of white is a remnant of the Flood. 100 years ago, the balance in the first tipped decisively in favor of light. From that moment, it rose and swelled with each passing day, and then, without warning, it burst forth like water from a broken dam. A colossal wave of pure light, drowning everything in its wake. Only Norvrant was spared. For the most part, living things are composed of ether of various different aspects. But when exposed to such a flood, their etheric harmony is shattered, and their natural form breaks down. Then they either perish, or are warped into mindless abominations. Yes, that's how the Sin Eaters came to be. They were once living creatures, or people, that were caught in the path of the Flood. Once the change is wrought, there is no going back. In that instant, they are gripped by an insatiable appetite for ether, and will happily gorge themselves on any living thing within reach. But even that is not the worst of it. The stronger Sin Eaters can plant light in us, like seeds in soil, corrupting our ether, and triggering the birth of new monstrosities. They are creatures of base instinct, that exist only to feed and to multiply. They feel no pity, know no remorse, and are utterly deaf to reason. Which is why they must be destroyed. Every last one of them. The infirmary is full of the Sin Eaters' victims, left here to spend their final hours waiting for the change to overtake them.
I'll come be a bodyguard, just gotta kick an NPC in triple triad. You're all good. Also, I'm gonna switch to Dark Knight here. This. Ignore the change in color and this hairpiece, I would say. It's just a matter of time. More for some, less for others. Those patient will all become monsters in the end. And to add insult to injury, the afflicted are feared, shunned, cast out of society, and exiled here to the edge of the world. The only good thing I have to say about this hellish place is that it has served me well as a training ground. Tesleen and the others have also been kind enough to share their knowledge of the Sin Eaters, which is knowledge I can now share with you, while you help me finish my patrol, of course. Here's what we'll do. I'll take the east side of the inn and you clear the west. That way you can have an undiluted experience with the resident terrors. These marks on your map are where the usual trouble spots are. You can assume that any beast with a white hide or carapace is a Sin Eater, but you'll know for sure soon enough when they come slavering after your aether. Remember, it's kill or be killed with these monsters. Once you've slain whatever is prowling around out there, we can rendezvous back at the north entrance. Good hunting. Hi, Centurion. I gotta go. Have a good night. Good night. Pretty sure I'm gonna be repeating this phrase a lot for Shadowbringers. So yeah, this shit's fucked up. Yeah. Hello? Oh, I forgot I'm not Dragoon. God damn it. Motherfucker, I was hoping they wouldn't look. Thank you! This makes me want to... Wait, this makes me want to okay Dark Knight my quarterly urge to try it. Do it! Do it, do it, do it. If anything, you teach me Warrior, I'll teach you Dark Knight. I play Dark Knight? Yeah, okay, okay. Listen. We learn it. We learn and we have fun. That's the joy of this. Look away, look away, look away, look away, look away, look away. Eyes, Gun! Listen, I just like big sword that feels very funny for little person to like use. Haku! Welcome to Shadowbringers, Oka. Thank you, Haku. I hope you're doing well. Look, apparently my entire community is full of Dark Knight mains. When did this happen? Then we gotta go back. So I can just auto run this while I'm talking to you guys. I used to be a Dark Knight main, but it was actual garbage in this Savage tier, so I swapped. No, that's fair. I know the Dark Knight is definitely a specific, you know? Thank you, by the way, Centurion, for taking care of the ads. How did you fare? Well, I got 2 of them at least. I thought there might be 1 or 2 lurking on the fringes. Nothing out of the ordinary for this area. I expect you noticed it yourself, but individually these lesser sin eaters are no more deadlier than any natural predator you might encounter in the desert. It's when they appear in numbers that they pose a threat. Much like the void sense, they have an unfortunate tendency to flock to the strongest of their kind. Thus, when a powerful sin eater goes on the hunt, it might be attended by a veritable swarm of weaker kin. Imagine an army of such creatures descending on a village or hamlet. That's the basic idea behind my patrols, to cull their ranks often enough that their numbers won't be overwhelming when the bigger ones come out to play. And you've certainly helped on that front. Let's report our victories to Tesleen, shall we? So many good swords too. I finally rolled on a Figmental Coffer recently and to get the sword after passing on 10 plus of them. Dang. Wait, I'm walking the wrong way. LSA tells me you helped out on her patrol. You have our thanks, and my apologies for leading you from one battle to another ever since the moment we met. In any case, I'm glad to see the two of you have finally found each other. You have no idea how badly LSA has missed your company. Everything is always, if Lady were here, she would... That's an exaggeration. I don't sound like that either. I was simply trying to view matters from another perspective, and I respect Lady's methods. She's so cute. Honestly, after seeing her in action, I can understand why. The way she leaps into the fray without hesitation. It really is something to behold. I might even be a little smitten myself. Hello? I'm only teasing, though I've no doubt she deserves all the admiration she gets, just as you do. I'd love to lay out a welcome meal, but the duties I put off when I went to the market are still waiting for me. Ugh, there are 101 things that need doing. I'm sorry, but would you mind waiting here with LSA? What? And twiddle our thumbs while you work yourself to death? Surely there's something we can help you with. You can count on me. I could do with a hand, it's true. Thank you. We can start by helping. You can start by helping me sort out the larder, LSA. And while we do that, could you tend to a few patients, perhaps? There are 3 in particular I meant to visit. It's just a matter of saying a few words to them and seeing that their skin isn't caked in sand. Their names are Ponil, Todin, and Halric. They may not give much in the way of a response, but I promise they'll be pleased to meet someone new. Ah, I think I grabbed the aetheryte, right? I did not grab the aetheryte. Oops. My chat knows me more. My chat knows me better than I know myself. I definitely should have done that. Oopsies. Hi. Hi. I give little massages. Thank you. Hello, I'm here. It is me. I am a comfort. I try. Glenn says at you blankly, but you notice the tension in his face ease slightly. Oh. Hello. I'm not the same aura that you are, but we are similar. Halric remains utterly still as you wipe the sand from his cheek. The texture of his skin has hardened into something akin to plaster. Also, by the way, ad break is about to hit. I just looked at my timer. So 3-minute ad break right now, chat. Guys, these hours are going by fast. And my frames are going down badly. Why? Huh? Why did my frames drop like really bad there? Ooh. I can only hope for good tidings while I keep doing story right now. But hello. I hope you guys are doing well. We are gonna hit the 3-minute ad break. Go get water, go get food, stand up and stretch. I will stretch with you guys. Come on. Come on. Everybody stretch. Hold on. Actually, you know what? Funny. Hold on. Okay. Stretch. It is 9:30 p.m., which means it's midnight for some of you guys. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. But I know it's also the weekend, so I can't really complain about some of you guys staying up. Body hurts. Me, I'm some of you guys. 12:34 here. Please, if you guys do need to get some sleep. 6 in the morning for me over here. Goodness grief. If you guys need to get some sleep, 1, the VOD is always available, but 2, I do know that, you know, I do take quite a bit of time whenever I'm going through these stories, so I do apologize in advance. Where am I? Okay, so purchase of a fruit. We're at purchase of fruit, which, let's look at the list, means we are... Wait, that's Alpha, no. We are 3 more quests before LSA's. I think what we'll probably do is we'll finish up LSA's set quest, and then we will do... I think we'll probably do Alpha No's quest line and wrap up everything Wednesday next week. I don't think I have any form of collabs I need to worry about, so I think that's what we'll do. It'll be Wednesday or Thursday. Same time, but it'll be Wednesday or Thursday. And as a reiteration, actually, because I had to do this earlier this week, if there becomes the opportunity that I will be playing Final Fantasy XIV on Monday or Tuesday because one of my collab members is either absent or something happens or whatever it may be, right? If I have to cancel my collab, if I play Final Fantasy XIV, it will not be story because I want to make sure that the people who want to come for story will be able to make time instead of me randomly starting story on a surprise 14 stream, if that makes sense. So, excuse me. So that is the point of me arguing about, or me saying that, because I had two surprise streams earlier this week. So, yes, I wish to make that as very clear that don't worry, if I play 14, we'll probably do side content. I want to do Eureka. I want to try and start us off on Eureka, but I need to plan that out with Dusk whenever that time comes up. I want to at least do the first attempt of Eureka on stream. That is my hopeful goal. But we'll see what happens. All right, we got about 5 seconds. So, let us continue. You've seen to the patients. How were they? Good. That's good. I knew they would enjoy meeting you. I am concerned about Halric, though. I'll have to speak with the other carriers, but I think his time may be near. We should leave you to have that discussion then. I was going to take Lady to Mortsuk if you have any errands there that need doing. Well, I suppose there is one thing. Would you pick up a nectarine from the markets, please? Cassard's caravan just passed through, so a Ron should have some fresh fruit. Okay. Come then, lady. There's something I want you to see. Right after we stop at Ronron's stall, of course. I get the true ride here. Let's go. Okay, we are going all the way over to Mortsuk. Unsurprisingly, god damn it, Centurion. It's not that surprising. Don't insult the airship. Listen, I'm not insulting the airship. I do love that airship. I will be grabbing that airship as soon as I can. I've just been enjoying seeing the motorcycle lately. Oh, oops. Hi, Ron. I has gun. Listen, I have a giant sword. Oh ho, back. Wait, hold on. Sorry, Sunshu voice. Oh ho, back again, are you? You need another taste of Run's wares? Actually, we're looking to buy a nectarine. Do you have any in stock? Oh yes, nectarines, peaches, grapes, fresh and juicy. Given how richly you cracked your coin purse for me, I might still owe you food. Here, take this one, free of charge. You ate food here, lady. Gods, I've never seen a moored merchant give away something for nothing before. How much coin did you spend here? Oh, yes. I'll take a jar of honeyed worms as well. Huh? Oh, no, they're not for me. It's an offering of sorts. The worms, if you please. Only the best wrigglers for you. Come again, my friends. Is the trigger warning just worms because I'm so bad with bugs? Is that what this is? Is that actively what this is? That'd be funny. Right, that's our shopping chores taken care of. Let's head up past the Aetherite to the main tower. The view I want to show you can only be seen from its top. From its very top. Haven't seen a blackjack yet? Mitsurugi. Are we gonna, what's it called, invite to party? Hey, listen, let's take a different ride here. Alright. Where are we going to? That's a great question. I am truly the most passenger princess for sure. I have, God, it's been so long since we've started Stormblood that I genuinely forgot about how much passenger princessing you guys have done for me. And this is just showing me I have far too many people who are okay with passenger princessing for me, or who are willing to drive me around. It's very funny. It's very, very silly. Here are your precious worms. That buys us a trip to the top of the tower, does it not?
Please, Wrigglers! You actually brought them. I really shouldn't let you, but just this once, alright? Just only once.
Never fails, shall we? Walk, 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 walk. Okay, Alice, what's going on?
Look, over there, where the wall is broken. Do you see what lies beyond? That's what the land became after the light flooded in. An empty white nothingness. Life cannot exist in such conditions. The primordial light would wreak havoc on the body's etheric balance. That nectarine you bought, it's Halric's favorite fruit. Most of the patients, Halric included, survived the attacks of powerful eaters. But their fate was sealed all the same. The monster's corruption has entered their bodies, and their very essence is being subsumed by light. The twisted state of the world itself just makes matters worse. Under normal circumstances, a person's ether naturally tends to equilibrium. But for these poor souls, the opposite is true. Sooner or later, every single one of them will turn.
Maybe I should put away the fruit.
Tesleen and the patients, they all know this. They know what has to be done before the change goes too far, before the eater within takes over. The preferred method is mixing poison into their favorite food. In my time here, I've borne witness to a lot of last meals. I feel just as helpless as before. No matter how hard I fight, it's never enough. But it's a war I mean to wage, nonetheless. Speaking of wars, do you remember how I made you promise not to leave me and then promptly collapsed?
Yes, Alice.
Well, let's just say I had a few choice words for the Exarch concerning the timing of his summons.
Yes.
But even if the fault lay with someone else, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd abandon you on the battlefield. So I swore that I'd make up for my absence there by making a difference here. And that's what keeps me moving forward, even when things seem hopeless.
You've grown, Alice.
On which note, it's time we headed back. The longer we keep Tesleen waiting, the harder this will be for her.
Right. I think I understand now. I think I understand now. I'm glad I was able to show you that. When it comes to understanding the catastrophe which befell the first, one glimpse of the empty wasteland beyond the walls is worth more than an hour of Urianger's lecturing. And I needed you to know beyond a doubt that Tesleen has no other choice. The nectarine will be a kindness. It isn't just the threats posed to others. When a person becomes an eater, the pain appears to be excruciating. The carers are truly fond of their wards and would spare them that suffering. It is their way of fighting back against a fate worse than death. You guys are so cute. My community really is the cutest in the absolute world. I was waiting to see. That's an Omega. That's so. All right. Okay. Actually, no. You could. I'm not paying 70 for you guys to be silly. I'm not paying 70, what's it called? Gil for this. I will say, I still think this is one of the best ships, if only for the poses. The design of just like where people are like positioned here, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. How are you holding up? I'm stunned. I'm not surprised, though. And maybe this is a little bit saddening, and I feel really stupid having to make these comparisons like very often. This is genuinely feeling like it's the situation that happened in Final Fantasy 16. And essentially like ending, like, it's something that I think probably should have happened in 16 in all honesty, but the idea of like you're slowly becoming something you don't want to be, and you know, doing the thing that can be like the best in your situation, I'm not surprised. It hurts, but it's that kind of feeling of it's so unfortunate, but there's nothing else you can do about it, you know? You're back. I hope you had a nice time. Did you manage to find a nectarine? There you go. Thank you. Alice's explained why I wanted this, has she? I can see it in your eyes. But we may not need it just yet. I spoke with the others and we've decided to keep an eye on Helric for now. Thanks to you, though, if his time does come suddenly, we'll be ready to send him on his way with the taste of happier days. Also, let me fix this. Well, nothing is going to happen for a little while yet, so let's see if we can't lighten the mood. Why don't we don't want our gloomy faces worrying the patients. I think it's time for that welcome meal, don't you? Take a seat and I'll make a nice stew. Ugh, sit up.
Speak up if you'd like another helping. I made a little bit more than usual today.
And you've added something special to the broth, if I'm not mistaken.
Aye, well, it's not often we have visitors from the Crystarium, so I may have thrown in a few extra bits and bobs.
Very sweet. You needn't have gone to the chopper.
Oh, it's nothing, really. And we do so rarely have guests. In a place like this, you learn to take what moments of happiness you can get. I remember when I first came here with my mother. She was showing the early signs. I knew there was no way to save her, but I just couldn't face what needed to be done. That's the way of it for most people. Why they travel from arms to stay here. Beaten, broken souls come to wait out the inevitable. to receive the mercy of a painless death. When my mother finally left this world, I was mad with grief, but also thankful that her passing was a peaceful one. It's never easy, ending a life you've cared for, even when you believe they go on to a better place. I often find myself wishing the Warrior of Darkness would come and do that part for me.
The Warrior of Darkness?
You've never heard the tale? I'm not sure where it began, but every child in Norvrent could tell you a version of it. Warrior of Darkness, servant of death, take care of our souls at our dying breath. Let sinners and eaters of sin go with thee, that all may return to the sunless sea.
So we are the Warrior of Darkness here in this tale.
Well, that's the version I was taught anyway. It's just an old bedtime story. He's certainly never deigned to visit us here.
Which is a good thing, surely. He sounds rather ominous.
I don't know, I think he
Do you
sounds
think
kind of
so?
cute, huh?
I always liked the idea that he treated every soul the same, even the Sin Eaters.
Hmm. Huh? Why is everyone looking up?
They're coming.
Desleen! Have you seen Halric? I swear, I only took my eyes off him for a moment.
Oh no. Oh no. Lady, Alice, you have to go look for Halric. I don't know what's gotten into him, but if he's wandered out there alone, we'll assign search areas and split up. Any idea where he might be headed? No, he's never done anything like this before, but it can't be coincidence that the other patients are suddenly agitated. They can sense something. In any case, let's keep the search close to the inn. Halric isn't very sure on his feet, so he won't have gone far. I'll search the east side. Please, Halric, please be alright. I'll call for the north and west then. You take everything from here to the south. Chat, give me a second. I'm getting a phone call, by the way. Hey chat, would you like here's my brother to give some words of wisdom right now, by the way. He hung up, you piece of shit. He's like, yeah, put me off mute, put me on mute. He was making me laugh because he's trying to figure out who the fuck, like, he has sunglasses in his car, and he was asking me, like, do you wear these sunglasses? I'm like, I don't own a single pair of sunglasses. He's like, but these are like grandma sunglasses. I'm like, again, I don't own sunglasses. I don't go outside. What are you asking of me? He's like, I've called 25 different girls, and I don't know whose sunglasses are these. I'm like, I've never once brought sunglasses into your goddamn car, brother. No, that's not me. And he's just like, I hate my life. I don't know whose glasses are these. I'm like, he's the driver for a lot of our friends, or his friends, right? He has a sports car, guys. He will vroom the fuck out of it, and he makes he is hated by all our neighbors for it. But he does a lot of car meets and a bunch of other things. He has a lot of different guys and girlfriends, right? And I asked him, I'm like, so did you consider ever asking a guy, because you have a lot of male friends who are also in your car? He's like, and I quote, why the fuck would a guy wear these glasses? I'm like, I don't know. I'm not seeing what these glasses look like. You're not in my room right now for me to know. My brother's so funny, but like, it's so unbelievably silly. Because all I'm just hearing is he doesn't know whose sunglasses are these, and and his girlfriend is mad. And I know him to not be the type of person to do any like dumb shit during like a relationship or anything. But that's so funny. He's literally trying to figure out who the hell like left their sunglasses in his car. Maybe he was sleepwalking and he was like, ka-chow, these sunglasses look good when he was sleepwalking. Listen. God damn it, I am not dragooning. That sounds so weird. I'm not a dragoon. Not dragooning! Is that, I wonder. Is that a meme? That feels like it should be a meme. No, but they're literally floor people, so I don't know. Oka, trigger warning here. Okay, thank you, T. No, also, if he was going to be like, wow, ka-chow, these sunglasses look great, he would just... I feel like he would just end up buying... He would just end up buying, like, expensive pairs of sunglasses instead. Okay, I'm gonna be so real with you. I'm worried about my Wi-Fi killing itself because there has been some frame drops here. So I'm going to hope and pray that we will get through this, okay? Okay. Let's see. You see no sign of Helric. Maybe he went further west. Okay. Let's pursue and let's figure out how this will go. I feel the dread in my bones, and I can only hope that it's not as bad as I think it is. Because my head goes through really bad, or my head will go through really bad thoughts, obviously. Oh. Okay. Not what I was trying to do, but okay. You scan your surroundings in search of Helric, and suddenly you find yourself under attack. Okay. reiterate, I love Dark Knight. If only exclusively. Oh, hi. I love Dark Knight, if only exclusively for the fact that I do love being able to swing around a massive sword around. Why is there 4 people after me now? Me that runs away while my community chasing after me to kill all of the enemies. Uh-huh. I'll just bring them over. Thank you. No, get away. I don't like Buggy. Get away, Buggy. Dark Knight, listen. If my sword doesn't look comedically bigger than me, then what's the point? AKA Dark Knight. Okay.
Any sign of him?
Not good music. No.
No luck then. But he surely can't have gone far. We should keep looking. The Sin Eaters are out in force, and if we don't find him soon, you can be sure they will.
Huh? That's such a pretty design. Such a pretty design.
Did you see the size of that thing? It must be one of the nasty ones. Wherever it's going, it can only mean trouble. After it!
There it is! Is that... Oh no! Ulrich!
Oh no, we're not making it. Oh!
We have to run!
Oh! That noise!
No!
Oh, fuck. I knew she wasn't gonna live. She was too nice.
We all deserve happiness, wherever we can find it. The time left to you is precious. No one should die in pain. Mother, I...
Oh. 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 What? Oh God. Oh God. Okay. No. No, 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 no. That's terrifying. Okay, that's worse. I don't like the noise. Oh! Ah!
No, 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 no!
Oh, that's so much more nightmare fuel. Oh, Alice. Oh, Alice. I knew she wasn't gonna live, but not like that. I will say, actually, I don't know if it's any better. I was gonna say I was fully expecting her to get beheaded. I'm gonna be so real. I was fully expecting her to get beheaded. I don't know if that's any better. I don't know if that's any better. Also, if you don't know, I'm really bad with like body horror and like body like morphing kind of situations. No. That's rough. That was really rough. Welcome to Shadowbringers. Well, there's no way all of you guys are saying welcome to Shadowbringers right now. So who's gonna have nightmares tonight?
Me. I'm not sleeping tonight anymore. Nuh-uh.
You know what? Fair enough for the trigger warning. No, this more than anything was definitely worth the trigger warning. For me in particular, I would absolutely agree for that. Time to finally say the thing. Welcome to Shadowbringers. You guys are all crazy. I can't believe you guys. So fun fact, that scene was supposed to be more graphic, but Square was told the game would go up to M rating if they didn't keep it relatively tame. Looks at 16 being M rated and also having beheading. Yeah, that makes sense. So fun fact, the initial version of the cutscene had more ketchup in it. You know what? I figured that it would because it felt like it was too little for this kind of scene. But yes, that's unfortunately makes sense. I knew damn well you weren't prepared for that. Look, sis, it's the thing. Listen, I know it's the thing. I'm going to still argue with you about it. It's tradition, okay? Listen, I'm not arguing about tradition. I'm not arguing about tradition. I'm poking at you while I'm in pain. Let me poke at you while I'm in pain because I will end up doing this to my friends when they get to Shadowbringers too. Yeah, when Luna did this, she had to stop stream. Yeah. I'm gonna push through because I know that there's not that much left, but I do feel a sickness in my stomach right now, and it's not great. That scene was a lot. I knew she was gonna die. I knew she was gonna die in the end. That was a lot. That was a lot to digest. Okay. Welcome to the fold, Oka. Now we get to see our sprout friends suffer. Yeah. And LSA. I'm sorry, lady. I tried to tell the carriers what happened, but I can't be the shoulder they rely on. Not like this. I think what would be worse for that scene is quite literally if I could hear Alice's screaming in the background. Right? I'm gonna be so real. If that scene had happened and her crying and screaming was actually put in the end, in the back, I would probably be genuinely losing it right now. I don't think I could survive that. It's just so unfair. Tislene was always so cheery with the patients, telling them not to be scared, that there wouldn't be any pain. So of all the people in the world to suffer such a fate. I am shaking badly, I will say that right now. Like, it's not a good shaking. My right hand is like numb, almost. I imagine you're just as shocked as the rest of us, so I appreciate what you're doing here. Me, I can barely... I don't have the words. Without a body, we can't even give her a proper burial, and she cared about that sort of thing, about giving people the chance to say their goodbyes. Elric, Halric is as unresponsive as ever. He stands motionless, staring up into the sky where the Sin Eaters made their escape. Alice is lost in grief. Alice. Thank you. What you're doing, it means a lot to them. To me. Sorry to interrupt. We realized we hadn't thanked you for rescuing Halric. You weren't hurt at all, were you? Hurt? There wasn't even a fight. I was too late, too slow, and I thought I could protect you. You can't blame yourself for things beyond your control. You brought Halric back safe and sound. No one could have ever done any more. I'm sorry, but I've come to a decision. I won't be continuing my role in here. I hope you will forgive me for leaving, and that you will delay Halric's last meal for as long as you possibly can. Not until it's too late, of course. Just give him what time you can. We always do. Of course. She would have done the same. Farewell, Halric. Keep Tisleen's words close to your heart. Wait, you're leaving this very moment. I understand how you must feel, but surely this is a bit hasty. Did you even have anywhere to go? I have a destination in mind, yes. And a purpose. This damned light, building without cease. It's the reason we cannot save those corrupted by the Eaters. But what if we corrected the balance? Even if it were only little by little. Even if it took years, it would surely make things different. Better. Now hold on there. Everyone knows there's too much light, but how could you ever hope to get rid of it? You'd have to change the whole world. That's right. Alice, we should return to the Crystarium. I might not be able to repel the Eaters on my own, but I can still use the skills I have gained here to hurt them. Right. We have to go back to the Crystarium? Truly a sadless to say moment. I'm gonna be so real. I'm just trying not to be sick. Like at the thought, especially. I will be fine, chat. I will be fine. That's a lot. That's a lot. Your face is unknown to me. What business have you at my rookery? Oh, this is Alphino's section. Wait, oops. Signed by the Exarch, no less. Yes, I can provide you with an Amaro for passage to Colusia. I will pick you out a friendly whelp. Amaro was often used for travel then. Sorry that I'm not focused. I'm not focused right now. That's right, mounts like Gravefriend over there are a common sight in these parts. But I gather you hail from further afield, more accustomed to chocobos, perchance? I heard there are a few places where they ride little else. Seeing as you are plainly unaccustomed to riding Amaro, I think it's best I accompany you on this flight myself. Any Zune worthy of the name could do it, of course, but the Exarch sent you to me. Ensuring you arrive safely is my responsibility. Gather your things and meet me at the Amaro launch. One of the junior tamers will attend to you while I ready the mounts. Hold on. Wrong place. Okay. It is up. Let me use the shard. Girl, where are you going? I'm not paying attention, okay? Listen, I think you guys can give me a little bit of slack after that, okay? Damn, you actually sped run Alfie as well? Such determination. You gotta go back to Oh! Okay. Hands up. 1 second. I took the teleport, and I thought that's where it was. Okay? Shush! You wanna fly? Okay, nope. It's going! I thought it would tell me no! I thought it wouldn't tell me, oh, you could or you couldn't. Oh my god.
Frozen. Time itself.
I'm not paying attention!
At Light's edge, all is perfectly still.
Just...
The world captured in a painting, locked in a moment.
I'm going back! I'm going back!
Faint and fleeting, drifts coastward on the lifeless air. And in the distance, beyond the broken earth, a city beckons.
I'm not starting this now! No. I'm gonna, like, no. I'm not going back to Crystarium. No, I would literally rather take that goddamn journey back on Wednesday when I have the mental, the mental for this. Hello? This music? Oh, you're in a fate right now, aren't you? Yeah, right. I'm like, why am I coming back to actual questionable music right now? Alden. Hi. Hiya. Okay. We'll see what we can do here. Oh, Oka. Hi. I'm not paying attention. Trust me, we'll be doing a lot of Fate starting in... Okay. I see. Goodbye. You know what? I'm just gonna let me run through this. I'm just gonna run it through this. And I'm gonna just lean back and take a breather for a second. Nope, I can't even do that. There's a bridge. Count on me in on the fates. I'm down for fate hunting. I still need to do the one in the Dawn Throne. There's that one really long quest, the really long fate in the Dawn Throne. Gotta do that still at some point. Jump, please. Chat, this is you actively catching me in 4K, not paying attention and just autopiloting. I'm gonna be so real. That was atrocious. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to Alphino, who I essentially just did the quest for. Actually, small question, because I thought that this might be a case. Oh, I can't abandon it. Fuck! Okay, never mind. I was like, what if I just abandon the quest? No, I think me literally going to the location automatically makes it so I cannot abandon the quest. Up. I thought you were already in the party. Sorry. I forgot that you had left earlier, Alden. Forgive me, lady. I couldn't stay there much longer. Can you stop, Centurion? Stop healing me of my drunkenness, I promise! Forgive me, lady. I couldn't stay there any longer. I am about to kick all of you guys out of my community. But I was serious about what I said. When the men and women at the inn battle against this blight with kindness, I must fight in my own way, with steel. Miss Alizé, is there anything I can get you? Your swiftest Amaro. I need to return to the Crystarium immediately. As you wish. Guys, this music is so unbelievably not the correct way. I thought we were already in the Crystarium. I thought that Alizé already dragged us to the Crystarium, okay? Ugh. Remind me to wear goggles if we ever fly over Boomerang. Amarang again. I've barely gotten the sand out of my eyes. But the wind did help to clear my head at least. I think I'm ready to meet with Exarch. We need to talk about how we're going to wipe the Sin Eaters out. Shall we? You're all good though, Centurion. No, genuinely, that I should have paid attention more. This was me thinking that we were able to just go straight. Where am I going? Again. Hold on. Alizé. There we go. I'm making sure that I'm going the right direction here. You're fine, Centurion. Genuinely, can I? Nope, I can't fall. That's too much fall damage. Okay. I'll take the Aether Shard then. I thought that we were already going, like already gone to it, to Crystarium. I didn't anticipate us literally needing to go, quote unquote, to actually like talk about going to Crystarium. You know, like a second longer. Listen, it's been a rough night, apparently. This short circuit is real. Yeah! Yeah, the tribe, what's it called? The Chronicles. The Tribe Chronicles is something I know we need to do at some point. Which, funny enough, I think at the end of, the afternoon... I think at the end of the afternoon, train, the Chronicles had popped up, but... No, I know that takes a long time, but that would be something we can definitely do together, chat. So, do you have any business? Yes. Also, me too, could just fucking grief Centurion, me too. Hold on, let me take a drink of water. Thank you for seeking me out, lady. It meant a lot to you. Okay, hold on. Thank you for seeking me out, lady. It meant a lot to have you there at my side. I was tempted to set off again the moment we had decided upon a direction, but you have still to visit Alphino, haven't you? And if I know my brother, he'll be on the cusp of discovering something vital to our success. If he hadn't already, actually. I'm content to stay here and consider our options for the time being, but don't keep me waiting too long, eh? Oof, boy. Fuck. That was a lot. It's not even for my own triggers, too, right? It's not the body dysmorphia. Or dysmorphia? Morphic? Yeah. Body horror, that's the right word. It's not a matter of just only the body horror, which is a genuine trigger for me, or like a genuine like a lot for me, right? That was a lot. That's really disheartening. I should have seen it coming. If I knew that she was going to die, she would have probably died in Alice's questline. But that's so heartbreaking. Fuck, dude. That's a lot. I feel, more than anything, my heart breaks for Alice, because I can only imagine the fact that she had been thrown into this world, right? She gets to meet her brother and her friends, but at the same time, she's lost her best friend, me, and she was dragged in the middle of a war with no information or any occurrence and any indication of what had happened during the war. Had her being missing caused the problems that, or like caused any kind of calamity that had happened when we were in Eorzea or anything of the like, and now she had met someone, she had grown fond of them, you know, a good friend to count on when she was trying her best to help save everybody and to keep a positive light during a time in which she was probably at her roughest. And she's now gained her best friend at the loss of a new friend. Man, fuck. I feel so bad for LSA more than anything. More than anything, I feel so bad for LSA because we come back into her life and she's lost another person. And honestly, I will say, she reminds me a lot of Lise, which makes this harder considering I think that her and Lise are, LSA and Lise are always like very, you know, girlfriendy. Fuck, man. Damn, that sucks. Good job on LSA's part, at least it's over for now. I will do Alphino's part and conclude this section of Shadowbringers, right? The levels 70 to 71. I will finish Alphino's part and also conclude the main quest chain either Wednesday or Thursday. You will find out that information either in the Discord or Twitter, etc., whatever socials that I usually post on, right? You will find that out then. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna take the entire stream time. Ow. But what we'll probably do is we will try and clear as much of the map and anything that I probably need for the rest of that stream, right? So we'll try and clear as much of the map visually. We'll try and like get all of the aether currents that I possibly could can get right here, etc., etc. I think that's probably the best case scenario for what we'll do. Either Wednesday or Thursday, I will make the decision later. But that will happen, and then we will proceed. My plan will be to proceed with levels 72 to 73. How many? There's 20 quests in level 72 to 73. So probably only level 72 quest lines on Friday next week, okay? If I don't get side tangents again, as per usual, right? That's all we can ever hope for, to not go into a little bit of a silly, goofy side tangent, right? But yes, thank you. First off, thank you, my lovelies, for being here. I do appreciate it immensely. You guys have been incredible and wonderful to be able to talk to. I appreciate all those of you guys who came in, if only even to just watch the first part of this stream. Or not the first part of the stream, the first part of this Shadowbringers journey with me. I'm gonna go lay down for a second. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe I won't lay down for a second. We'll see. All the emotional support. All the emotional support. Thumbs up, thumbs up. And again, thank you guys so much for not spoiling things. That's more than anything what I'm happy about and what I am appreciative of. So thank you so much for always being super kind and super sweet. I'm seeing who we're raiding into. Do not worry. I think we'll raid into a good friend of ours right now. Actually, wait, hold on. Wait. I'm gonna check on one person, because if they are live or if they're streaming right now, that would be a good old idea. Grab. Are you streaming? Eyes. No. Okay. Alrighty. Nope. Please rest after an exhausting emotional damage. Great first stream here. Had tons of fun. Thank you so much, my lovelies. And again, please go get some sleep and food and water. If you guys, I need to join your Discord, then join the Discord. What's it called? Oops. I was about to type !join. I'm so silly. Join the Discord. You have to do a manual verification as a note, but literally just give me like a few minutes and I will get all of the Discord tickets, or one of my mods will get the Discord tickets that you guys have come in for, and then yeah, you'll be able to come and go yapping for a bit. Oka, want to come back to Armang and get the currents? I will do that on Wednesday or Thursday stream, just so then we can have a little bit of a bulking for Wednesday, Thursday stream to, you know, go through a bunch of all that craziness. I think I need to lay down. I'm gonna be real with you. I do not feel good after that. I really do not feel good after that. But yeah, I appreciate you guys so much. Again, thank you so much. And if you guys want to join in for the raid, then I would be more than appreciative to have you guys. I'm just waiting for my, well, honestly, we can start the raid now. I'm waiting for my friend to cut the ad break. I'm hoping that this is an ad break. Okay, it should be an ad break. Alright, we're gonna go give lots of love to T. Our other T, not Tiffy. We're giving it to Teef. We're going over to Teef, who I love dearly. She is a most wonderful, absolute, adorable, and my precious, precious snake friend. Please go give them lots of love and appreciation. They are currently playing a horror game, which is ironic for what we just went through. But I do appreciate you guys immensely. They are just coming back from the ad break. I don't know if they are still AFK. But we're gonna give them a little bit of a surprise. They are one of my longest friends in the VTubing community especially, so please go give them lots of kindness. It really does mean the absolute world to me, truly. Thank you guys so much for, again, all of the love that you guys have given me, whether it be supporting with the subs, supporting with the lurks, supporting with the raids, or just even supporting in-game to give little cheers. You guys have made this very special for me, so I really do appreciate it. We will be back to streaming this on Wednesday. I will be back to streaming on Monday, though. So if I don't see you guys tomorrow for maybe community night, I think we might play Sonic Worlds, who knows, or Cross Worlds, who knows, I don't know, or whatever have you. I will see you on Monday then, okay? Mwah! Thank you so much. Bye-bye.